Welcome, everybody. You are watching the 7th episode of the Bottom of the Bottle podcast. I am your host, Charlie 3 times, a.k.a. the last of the dinosaurs. We got back this week our special guest host.
Drop top.
I think Todd might have the corona or something. We don't know. Let us know. Let's know in the comments if Todd got the corona. We got a special guest today. Who we got in the building? Introduce yourself.
The magic one, the green queen, Domdi himself, a.k.a. DJ Dixiehwy. You know the vibes.
DJ Dixiehwy, the green queen. That was some nicknames,
man.
That was some
you definitely got to go in on those. You got to let people know.
Yeah,
I've been around the block a few times.
Where they came from, the origins of that.
That's the best intro so far. The green queen, DJ Dixiehwy. Shout out, Domdi. Appreciate you coming through.
I appreciate y'all.
Air bump for social distancing,
Corona fist bump.
We still in the pandemic, if you didn't know. It hasn't stopped yet. We still out here. Well, we still in here. People ain't going outside. Dom lived down the corner around the block, so came through. You feel me? It's the Bottom of the Bottle podcast, so...
I've never seen that bottle.
I hit Dom up earlier. I was like, so what you trying to drink? He said, gin. I already knew what you was going to feel like.
No.
I already knew.
I felt bad because Drop was like, damn, this thing really got gin.
Like, did we get Bombay? I was like,
I wouldn't have minded Bombay.
Bombay's the only one that I really know.
I've never seen that one, but honestly, like, I'm going to mix it anyway.
Yeah.
And by the time I get a little smiz, I won't give a shit. You know?
That's how I feel. After you get like 2-3 shots in, we good.
But I will say that does look like a good bottle, though.
This is Nolets. The dude at the liquor store told us to get. He's like,
you doing gin?
Shit.
Get that.
He's like, get this. Oh, turn my fucking phone off. Mm-hmm. But so we're gonna start off with some inaugural shots of this fucking gin. Why do you choose gin? What makes you drink gin?
I was telling them earlier, I think gin makes for the best cocktails. Because a lot of times when you get like a bourbon, a brandy, what else? I don't fuck with vodka at all, so I don't even consider vodka. But like you get stuff
Never
like that.
Vodka.
Yeah, I'm not a vodka person. You're kind of limited. I mean, you can always make good stuff. You always make an old fashioned with bourbon or brandy and stuff like that. But like, you starting to get into gimlets and what else can you make? I'm blanking right now, y'all, because I'm put on the spot. But you can make a nice amount of cocktails.
Tom Collins or something like that?
A Tom Collins, what's it, like grapefruit and different stuff like that. What else? Now you can make a few different things with gin, so that's why I like gin. I've been bartending for like the past 3 years now. I keep taking this mask off while I'm talking. This is like total bullshit. But I've been bartending for the past 3 years, and when I started working at Copper and Kings, as good as their brandy is, they gin really stuck out to me a lot. So
that's when I first got on drinking gin.
Because they got good gin. I was like, shit, this shit's good. My pops was a gin drinker. That nigga had a fifth of Seagrams at the crib all the time. So, like, you feel me? Like, I come from gin drinking men.
My aunties is like that.
You feel? That's old school shit, though, bro.
They drink that Seagrams.
That's old school shit, yeah.
Now, first I was going to get the Tanqueray, but I was like,
hey, that's fancy right there, bro.
Tanqueray's fancy?
That's fancy, right? I feel like I always heard that was like the shit they bought if they had a little more money.
It was like the Hennessy of gin.
Type shit. Yeah, like, if niggas was doing well type shit. Like, they got Tanqueray.
Oh, man.
What we cheering this first shot to, man?
Man, health, bro. If you're healthy out there, that's the big thing right now.
A little bit of this, maybe a lot of it of that.
Oh, yeah, that's good gin.
That's good gin.
I like that. How you feeling about that drop?
Oh.
It's different.
That tonic ain't it either. Tonic tastes like gin.
I bet they got a couple different gin faces on there already.
Yeah.
Oh, man. No, I'm drinking cocktails all night. I'm not doing no shots.
You know we got to do the shots here and there, man. That's how the bottle gets killed. And this bottle goddamn black. We ain't even going to know when it's dope. I guess I can see the line.
It's one of those.
So, Dom, tell them about yourself a little bit. Oh, Dom's going to make some...
So, I will make cocktail, but I do a lot of stuff. I make music, I rap, I kind of sing, I guess, essentially with the auto-tune stuff. I produce too. I've been back making beats this week. It's like I've been doing everything. I do graphic design stuff, so a lot of my flyers and stuff I made that. What else I do? I host a podcast with my best friend Frank White Lamone, a.k.a. Francis Tomasovich on Instagram. And we also have a creative collective that we go by as 2026. We just recently came back on a tour from February, all the month of February, which I was a little nervous because when I got on the plane back, I saw hella niggas with masks. That's why I knew this shit was serious. So, and we just went on the tour essentially just like, so Frank makes different one-on-one pieces that he's been thrifting for the past like few years. So he was dyeing those, bleaching them, and screen printing over top of those. So we were selling those on the road. We were doing DJ pop-ups, and we were also interviewing people for our podcast, 2026 Cast. So.
Man, I should wear my 2026 shirt.
Look, that's all good.
I didn't even think
but
about
you got the plug on, so I had to wear some Louisville shit. I got Avenue on. My homegirl Tiana Irvine, she made this hat for me, so we had to keep it like vibes up. You feel me? Like,
she does the knits.
Yeah, she did this right here. Yeah, I've been rocking this like a motherfucker recently too. Like if you seen me, I'm outside. I've been rocking this like a motherfucker recently.
I'm gonna have to hit her up.
Oh, you might need some of this.
Tiana, hit up T.
Is it Tiana? Tiana, leave your Instagram. I'm trying to.
It's, what's it? TEE the creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if y'all want to tag out on that,
I need to get him another one from Al. I had a flower.
Hey, he be getting it too. He be getting it.
But I lost that motherfucker in Denver.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell him about the cocktail martini.
Oh yeah.
So like Drop said, he's taking with cocktails all night, and I respect that. You know what I mean? Because if I knew he was doing shots, I probably would have picked tequila, and I could have made like a Paloma or some shit. But I'm such a I like gin cocktails, man. I really, and this is something I get when I go to the bar. This is a simple fucking cocktail to make. It looks nice. But it's not a lot to do, and it's just like it's simple for anybody who say somebody doesn't necessarily like gin. You be like, hey, I'm gonna give you a gimlet. So all I'm gonna do is get So I'm making 3 right now, but I'll tell you the measurements for one. So I'll do 1.5 for one. I'm making 3 though, y'all. So that's why I'm pouring that color.
Shout out to having bartender friends, man. They'll up your drinking game, dog, for real.
And it's not just.
It ain't just buy this bottle.
I'm all about getting the cheap shit too, making it taste good. You know what I mean?
I'm with you. Like, I got a base cheap level.
Well, that's what I mean. Not no Burnett's, no bullshit, y'all. there's a level to the cheapness, all right? But like, you know, say you got Seagrams, like I mean, it's whatever, but like you can still spice it up just a little bit.
Yeah, it ain't no shot to that.
See, I barely step out of what I like. I found my cognac I like. I found my bourbons I like.
Respect that too, bro. I like. You can trust a person with a favorite. You know what I mean? Because they ain't gonna go out of that and they on their shit. So
that's why I like to get people's what they feel like. You like,
yeah, because you can try. You're like, oh shit, I got more favorites.
Let's try some good gin.
So then I got some lime juice that I hand squeezed in the kitchen in the No Nothing cup. Shout out Frankie. I'm gonna put 3/4 of this in there for one, but you'll see me make more.
Shout out to us for keeping it local, yeah. No, we got the black.
You gonna see a lot of that
packs on the table. You feel me?
It's very local. I love it, bro.
You know what?
So we're gonna keep a lot of the support.
Oh yeah, we gotta support, man. They've been supporting us, man.
There's a band on there that's local.
I looked yesterday and I seen we had 60 hours of view time since we started the podcast.
That's awesome.
6 weeks ago. That's like
that's awesome, bro.
That's 6 seasons.
Niggas
a good show.
Niggas sitting down listening to your shit, bro. Like people don't get these podcasts can get long. You got a few people to listen to it. Like that's real, man.
I had people hit me up about shit that's way deep in the podcast. I was like, oh, you really watch? You really listen.
Then I got some simple syrup right now, the same amount, 3/4. Oh shit! Squeeze this motherfucker, boy.
Let's see who dog can make drop some gin.
Let's see, man.
I remember when Wiz Khalifa came on the game, dog. He had us drinking gin like
I never did it. I never drank it.
We followed the fad, man. We drinking gin and OJ, man.
Shake. This is. And then we gonna pour this back.
Hell no.
I would usually hit it with like a lime garnish, but fuck that shit.
Can you hand me that glass right there so I can pour this water?
Yeah.
Out my cup. Utensils on deck.
Yeah, something right here. Hold on, let me see if I even this bad boy up. Well, this feel like the time they be talking about to make America great again with them old white niggas that be coming in, make a little cocktail, what would they make? A martini or some bullshit?
A martini, yeah.
A martini. Hey, if a nigga tell you he like martinis, he's different. I'm gonna come clean.
Nah, there used to be this martini bar, bro. Well, so do you remember that? What's it called? 21 West?
Yeah, over by Drake's.
Yeah, dog. It used to be a martini bar, and they had some fire martinis.
Well,
dog.
and I'm talking about like when niggas just get like straight either vodka or
like
fucking
gin and vermouth.
or gin. Like not some niggas when they get vermouth, bro. They just get like olives with olive juice in that bitch, and that's it.
No.
That's different right there, bro. Like, I mean, I respect it if you do that. Like, go ham. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, I thought I was never gonna be like a Bloody Mary type of nigga.
CBD, so y'all know.
Ooh, word.
Keep it illegal.
Shit, y'all want to change it up, boys?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, let's try this. So this is a gimme.
See how big your tip will be.
You don't put no ice on it?
No, I just pour it. Usually we get like a cool down glass and whatnot, but you know we thugging it right now.
I ain't mad at it. It tastes like sour Skittles.
You feel
I
me?
Drink that.
This is simple, bro. I love this shit.
It ain't bad at all.
If you want to get real spicy, you got you a grapefruit soda or something to top it off with. Or you feel me? A ginger ale, ginger beer type shit. Like
yeah.
I feel like I had one of these with ginger beer in it before.
This is simple shit, bro.
I could get down with that. For sure. So let's talk about where you guys started this. I know I first see you. This was. I don't know if I was late. I don't know what point in your career this was. The first time I heard of you was I was at the Mercury Ballroom, and I think it was Play and Kogan had a show. And I'm pretty sure you came out for...
Man, I think it was James Lindsay, wasn't it?
Was they all there? I know Play and Kogan. And I don't know who else was there.
If it was at Mercury Ballroom, it was definitely... I think it was James Lindsay, and he brought us all on stage just to like hit like a 16 or whatnot. You know what I mean? Shout out James Lindsay, shout out Play, shout out Kogan, shout out those niggas.
Yeah, and I remember you coming on stage, and I was like, oh, I ain't never heard this nigga before.
Yeah, man. That was fun. I remember like that was lit because I had never really like performed in front of like that big of a crowd, and those are like the tell-alls of like if you really gonna be doing this shit or not. And I went up there and I feel like I kicked ass for what I did, you know, and it was fun, man. But performing in front of a big crowd is different. Like that's energy.
I'm glad my first time performing was in front of a big crowd because like it made me just see it different.
And that's all you want.
That's all I want.
Type shit.
Like I'm the type person like. Yeah, I'll perform in front of whoever's there. Remember, they came to see you. But when I got a big crowd, the energy is something different, man.
It's way different, man.
Something different. So, and during, like, where was that at? Was you just now making music at that point, or how deep was it?
I've been making music since I was 16. I had to be, like, 20, 21. I think at that point, I was learning how to make beats. I was, like, on some, like, I'm going to be a super producer shit, which, in a sense, now I just want to be not necessarily equally good, but, like, if you see something that I do, whether it's me making a song, rapping, singing, producing, whether it's me doing some graphic design shit, whether it's me talking on a microphone and like doing the podcast or whatever, I just want to think that I'm good at it. For me being good, not just be like, oh well, this Domdi show, like just on some like regular
I
like
fuck with this to fuck with it.
You feel me? Like, and I've always told people I used to have problems like, man, you my favorite look. I'm like, just say that you should say you fuck with me. You know what I mean? And I get it. I get the passion of. Cause I love Louisville. I love.
You trying to be their favorite artist?
But I'm just trying to be that. I remember I had a girl in high school. No, not high school. It was my first year of college, and I was like, "Yeah, I want you to fuck with me over Jay-Z." And she was like, she started laughing. I was like, and that's when I knew. I was like, I take this shit serious. I was like, bitch, I'm dead ass. Like,
I hear you, because people always come like, "Well, you trying to be so and so?" Yeah, and bigger. Like,
bigger.
Who you think you are? I'm like, motherfucker, I think I'm about to be
my name to hold that same weight.
Yeah. Definitely.
Especially like today, like we're fortunate because you can build an audience on social media, and you can be the Jay-Z for that audience, and they can buy your merch, and they can damn near just like supply your life essentially.
So this is how I put it down. Somebody broke it down to me. I don't know who it was. They broke it down like the 1,000 fan rule. So if you got 1,000 people who are willing to spend $100 with you a year,
crazy.
You good for life.
Crazy.
And it ain't hard to get $100. That's a ticket to a show, a shirt.
Yeah.
Your $100 is bought like
$30 a t-shirt right there.
Yeah, $30.
You know what
so
I mean?
you got 1,000 people do that. I don't know. I guess the math would be 100,000 in a year if they all spend 1,000. So
that's a year,
living.
Man.
Yeah, so that's the goal. I fuck with how you doing it because you out here DJ. How'd you get into that? Like, how did it transition from the rapping to the DJing go?
So I officially, it's funny because a lot of niggas taking me as a DJ first.
Yeah.
And I don't mind it. I think it's cool because I be fucking it up when I DJ. Like, I have fun DJing.
I saw your best set.
Hey, nigga. Hey, Bushtown Social. Charlie's right there. He's like, hey, this nigga's going in right now. I have my favorite kind of people that I would play music for. Just niggas who won't be like, hey, can you play? It was just, people were just there. And I was like, word, let me get into my bag. But I started DJing officially 2 years ago. Me and Frank had always had like aux. Like, we went to a party, we was running the music there. Like, we was going through different iPod to the iPhone to the laptop, from YouTube to Apple Music, like whatever. We ran the music. So 2 years ago,
DJ the hard way.
Oh,
that's the hard way. Auxiliary cord DJ
type shit, and just looking through like whatever music a nigga got on their iPod. But fucking we had my birthday's on New Year's Eve. So New Year's Eve 2000, what year was we going into? It was 2 years ago, so we would have been going to 2018. I was at a bar, and I won't say the name because I don't want to shit on them right now, but I wasn't having fun. I was like, fuck, it's my birthday. New Year's Eve is tough for me because I'm either going to make money, I'm going to have fun. It's tough because if I'm playing a gig, normally it's nothing, but it's just like, fuck, man, and I want to enjoy it. So, like, New Year's Eve is always really, it's been tough for me the past few years, so fucking.
That's a hell of a dilemma to have.
And it's your birthday.
It's tough.
So this is it. This is the best 2 days of the year.
Like, literally. One day for my ass, bro. So, fucking, I was at a bar and I wasn't really having fun. I was like, man, I'm going to learn how to DJ. So I asked Frank's brother, Stanislav, shout out Stanislav. I was like, hey, how long you think it take me to learn how to DJ? He's like, on a controller. He's like, probably a few hours. I was like, nigga. So I went home and my homie, shout out Will Roberts, a.k.a. Bonds. All my music on Spotify, Apple Music and shit. That's him. He let me use his DJ controller. So I was like, all right, word. So I used that shit for a year. And I just learned how to essentially just, all I was doing at first, which I'm trying to get into scratching now, but was just transitioning music. BPM, same BPM range, and just transitioning music.
I feel like that's a good place to start. That's where I'm starting at, too.
You feel me? That's all you need to do. I was getting gigs. Shout out to Alex's Side and Finds, the owner of Side and Finds. We was going to Side and Finds. We would pack that bitch out on Friday. You feel me? We pack that bitch out on Fridays. It would never be packed on Fridays. So he was like, all right, cool. So then that's basically like, that's when we officially, because Frank was always throwing shit at his house. Frank's been, as long as y'all know Frank, he's always throwing shit at his house for whatever, if it's a clothing release, whatever's going on. So we had, I just wanted to make it official essentially, and that's when like 2026 started essentially hosting parties. When I really started DJing, and it's crazy because like more recently I've really been like, not to say that I ever took DJing for granted because I've always fucked with it, because I just fuck with somebody who's controlling the mood of the party. Like that's important. You know what I mean? I know that because I've been at parties. You feel me? I know that because like I've been at parties where I'm just like, I'm not having fun. I feel like this nigga's playing the same shit that he play anywhere else. This is bullshit. But fucking I don't know what it is. Recently, I be watching like Jazzy Jeff, and like I've been like finding all these dope ass like women DJs, which I'd have to like look through my phone to look up. But I put up like a little tweet, and I've just been seeing people just like really going in with that shit, like watching boiler room sets and different little stuff like that. So more recent, like it's crazy because I'm broke as shit right now. Like I literally got laid off.
We don't get into that.
You feel me? Like I don't have any money to invest in the shit that I want to get. So like, man, I want to really get on the turntable. Should I be seeing like shout out Mike Rob or DJ here? Shout out Ave. Shout out A. Shout out to DJ Always. Shout out Quinette, cause she be getting it. You know what I mean?
She
like
be getting it with the real,
vinyls. You did
real vinyls.
You know what I mean? So that's why I was just like, I text her every other day or so. I'm like, yo, Q, like I'm gonna get into that shit. You know what I mean? Cause I'm a type of person like I'm gonna do it. Like you know what I mean? Like same shit. Cause I came over here. I mean, we got our podcast. These niggas got the lights. Multiple microphones. This nigga really doing it.
We had to, bro.
I said, Charlie got the whole Breakfast Club in this motherfucker. I respect it.
It was too good of a response from the first episodes, and it was like, I was just crushed by the sound of the Louisville Cream episode. It's just like, because that was our first big episodes, the most viewed, and I'm like, damn, and the sound sounded so bad. It's like, we just didn't know.
Yeah, it was early.
And then like, we had the mic. We had the mics. We was just like, we was fine doing what we did. We didn't have that piece, so. And that piece turned everything up. So
and it's going to keep getting better from her. It's a learning experience. Same thing, me and Frank, our first episode sounded like shit because we used a podcast microphone. Instead of, I got the same Blueberry microphone, I got a Scarlett interface. Instead of that shit, nigga, it sounded so muffled and shit. And one of my homies, shout out to my homie Taylor, but he talks low. And so you could, like, I had to compress his shit differently for everybody, so I'm searching through it. I wish we had that.
And y'all all on one mic, right? So.
All on one mic. And we still do that now, but, like, it just, I set it up a little better. So check out 2026 cast.
Yeah,
we got it. We got it. It's lit now. The first episode, a little fuzzy. After that, it gets really good. But shout out 2026 cast.
Well, now we all ready for the season 2. Let me come on that motherfucker.
Come on, bro. You already know. We already planning people for next season.
Yeah, so we gonna go in the chronological order. That's how I like to give the viewers like the transition of the guests and how they got to where they doing now. So you was I remember how y'all was doing this shit at fucking Side and Finds, and it was lit every time. That's where I met a lot of the people that I conversate with now, the people I was partying with and doing shit with through them times of the years. Like, everybody be at Side and Finds. I meet people like DJ Slim Thick and her peoples, and everybody, like, everybody meet y'all.
With us,
shit,
you know what I mean? Like, because I remember she said, I just wanted, bro, I fuck with women doing whatever, man, because, like, we not women, so we don't know how they react to shit.
Yeah.
So I said, bro, you beautiful as shit and you got a good ear in music. Why don't you just DJ? You know what I mean? And she's still working on everything. She's gonna get her shit together. But I'm just like, bro, like I just fuck with like women just doing dope shit and not like me being like, all right, cool, like let me figure out what women listen like. Nah, just you actually like do that shit because like you feel.
And then
like,
to see that they bringing a whole different vibe.
Yeah,
to the like a whole
energy, bro.
Vibe. Yeah,
like,
and you want that. You want
if
that
I play
vibe.
a Saweetie song, they gonna go off. But if she play that song and some other shit, then I'm just like, I ain't even fucking know
that ain't even in your world. You might not even.
I'm just like, nigga, what? Like, bro, shout out to all the women and femme DJs that we have. Shout out C, shout out Q, shout out Some Thick, DJ Roya, shout out Bombshell.
Samosa.
Shout out Samosa. I'm gonna say shout out Samosa. Like, if
whoever we
anybody's,
forget,
I'm not saying
forgetting because the city got a lot of them.
the city, bro, and they sticking together and they really doing their thing, bro. I really
Spencer's
fuck with
Union.
it.
Shout out to Spencer's
Shout out
Union.
Spencer's Union. Hell yeah.
So yeah, hell yeah. So then y'all really stepped on the scene when y'all came with y'all doing this shit at the Bourbon Bar.
First off, fuck Bourbon Hall, but respect because we had Charlie and Drop on the show actually. It was the
yeah,
show.
that shit was lit.
So
that
nah, cause fucking I saw Charlie. Where did I see you live at?
Kaiju and I did the Trap House.
Nigga, I was vibing.
That shit was lit.
Hey, that was
maybe one of the best trap
show.
houses because Charlie had that. I had that bitch rocking, and I remember I was like, "Yo, Jig, I'm about to hit up Charlie." I was like, "Cause that nigga had that energy. Like he just had a. I was like, "Ooh, nigga."
He bring a real good energy to a show.
I love performing, dog. That shit.
Nah, I could tell too. Like you had a whole different. Cause you such a laid back dude. So I was like, not to say I didn't expect it, but I was like, let me see what Charlie gonna do. This nigga went up, bird. I just like when niggas take control of the fucking stage.
Yeah,
that's
how you gotta do it. That's how you gotta do it. Like people looking at me, so I'm gonna give them something to talk about.
You feel me?
You
like
feel
no
me?
shy shit. Like nigga just.
They was
that
moshing
switch,
in that motherfucker. I'm like,
that was a good time, bro. That was a good one.
Yeah, I like that show. That show sticks out in my memory for sure. But then so the bourbon, y'all was doing the shit all the time at the bourbon bar, bourbon hall. No difference, but
it was so we had the bourbon hall.
Y'all had the front room, right? That's the
we
bourbon.
We technically had the whole thing. So basically what happened was with the bourbon hall was we were working under two people. And so they wanted us to say that we own the place. But we didn't own the place. And I told Frank, I said, we don't own this place. This is theirs. So they wanted us, essentially, they worked off of our quote-unquote clout.
Yeah.
That we had in the city. They knew we knew a lot of people.
Yeah, that could work out.
It worked out for a minute. We were trying to start throwing functions downtown at that spot, but nothing else was around it. And then when you got there, it was either hot, the sound was shitty. It was just always some bullshit that was going on. And like, I could give a fuck less about those people because how I felt they took advantage of two kids who were excited about some shit. You know what I mean? And we didn't know what we was getting into. Thankful for them that I know to like get out contracts and email like, hey, this is what we agreed upon. You know what I mean?
Very important.
You know, I mean, we had Jack Harlow's after party there at Waterfront. Shout out Jack Harlow because he did not have to do that at all. That bitch got fat. We had Play the Homies there and whatnot. We had Down to Mars open up for them too. We had Charlie. We had my boy Taylor. Shit, we had Father. Like, we did some dope shit, bro. Niggas was having
a good run.
And niggas was having fun. Like,
it was a good run.
It's fun talking because when we talking to Jig, we was talking about the Cable Street run. Now we talking to you.
You feel me?
Bar
but think about that. That was like right after, like Jig.
So get a game of what fucked up right, like with that.
I just should have been emailing more. Mm-hmm. I should have been getting shit written out. Mm-hmm. Because there was a time where, like, you book a show and it's nice, and then I'm only walking away with, like, 150. I'm like, hold on. These niggas made that much. I should be getting how much percentage you said.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you didn't get the contract. I'm like, bitch, but you didn't get the contract together. But I brought them here. Like, I got y'all together.
This wouldn't happen without me.
If I needed to know that, I would have did that. Like, so I remember I was just like, bro. Frank was like, bro, like, it was our last time doing it. It was after a forecast, and I was just like, and if she was out, I said, bro, I probably would cuss her out because it's just how it was and how she did. I was like, word, whatever. And even I remember G got screwed over by the Cable Street thing. You know what I mean? Which that shit ain't even open no more. It happens in the game.
For a reason, like, these bitches like Burger Hall's on new ownership now.
And then those dudes own some bullshit too. But I mean, because we was dealing with them for a little minute. If they heard this, I don't care. You know what I mean? I gotta speak up for myself. Man. That's what the podcast is for. I gotta speak up for myself.
We
I gotta
out here to talk
our
shit, man. Like,
but it's just like, man, like, you know, a lot of times you get put in situations that may not be the best for you. so you can be put in another situation that when it is, you can make it the best for you. Essentially,
you learn. You
feel me?
Like, it's learning. Like,
because me and Jig talk about this shit all the time. I'm like, you just gotta know. You know what I mean? And like when you step in there with like a certain confidence and stuff like that. Because sometimes a lot of times we timid because we like, I really don't know what to fucking do. Now I know, like when I booked the Moxie game, I'm like, hey, I'm black. Black people are gonna come in here for me because I'm playing black music.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all have an issue with that? Because I don't fuck with that shit. And because me and Roya, we had a gig over, not to say that I'm outing anybody, but I'm just saying shit. We had a gig out at St. Matthews, and the owner don't want us to play rap music with cursing. And I'm like, oh.
They told y'all that?
Bro, they told Roya that. So Roya's telling me, and I'm like.
That's what I heard of.
It pissed me off, and I called Roya, and I was like, Roya, I'm not trying to come at you right now, but you don't need to be dealing with that. Roya's a woman of color. Roya's Persian. You know what I mean? I'm like, Roya.
I heard Roya's sex. They dirty as hell.
That's what. So I'm just like, Roya can quote a whole Young Dolph song to you.
Yeah, I went to the Young Dolph song.
You feel me? Like literally, like Roya, like listen to all that shit. I'm like, Roya, we can't do this. Nah. This city's too. The thing about Louisville is a small city, but we can take advantage of that.
When I saw y'all on the lineup for this particular venue, I was like, hold on. Are they trying to do something? Because I remember the last time I would be there back in the day when me and you used to roll in there. We blurred out Molly, so we could blur out the dolphin noise.
Yeah.
But we'd be in there, and they would tell us that they couldn't play certain music. Like I remember, I think it was a time when like the Future came out, March Madness,
nigga,
and they wouldn't play it. They wouldn't play March Madness.
And you confused. You like,
bro, this is the hottest song right now at the moment.
And even still, you play March Madness.
Yeah, it never faded. It never faded, bro. That's rare for a song to get the. That's one of the DJ's last song. Any DJ, city to city, state to state, they gonna play that. Get the crowd
every time.
Crazy.
Nah, but I told Roya I wasn't trying to like be. I was like, Roya, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at this situation because we shouldn't have to withhold ourselves
everything
and censor ourselves and just like not be my natural self. If I want to play, fuck that, blah blah blah, whatever, nigga. Like this rap is the most popular music. Look at TikTok.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If country music was getting little niggas to do all that shit, then I play country music. Yeah. But like. And granted, shout out to country music, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
but like,
what we partying to.
But I'm just, you know,
there's somebody for that already.
You feel me? So I'm just like, it just kind of fucked me up. So I remember that day, the day she originally hit me up, we was on tour. I'm tired of shit. I'm not realizing what she's saying. So she's like, yeah, Dominic, like, the owner's kind of quote unquote conservative. She didn't say that, but like, I'm just, you know, whatever.
He's Irish for
blah,
real.
blah, blah. You feel me? So, yeah, you know, they be having their own oppression. We were slaves too. But, but fucking, like, he says, he's like, she's telling me that, and I'm like, all right, word, like, I'm good, thanks, though. She's telling me this, and I'm just like, whatever, like, I'm like, cool. I'm thinking it's her event, so I'm just like, I need a bag when I get back to the city. Like, if I need, you know what I mean, just so I can get back to where I'm at. You feel me? So I'm not really tripping. So I didn't realize that fucking, that's a good fucking idea. Y'all are great. This is dope, man. I'm over taking, like, tell types of nothing. These niggas doing official, y'all. But, so then the day of, she's like, yeah, Dominic, like, I talked to the owner. He's like, yeah, just no cursing music. I'm like, Roya, what am I supposed to... I said, Roya, then I'll play house music the whole time. And she's like, nah. I was like, what the fuck do you want me to do then? Like, I have to...
I'm just going to play instrumentals.
I mean, us as black men, we have been put in situations where we felt like we couldn't be our total selves.
We can't be ourselves in regular world.
Really.
And how did you feel when... You remember that last time you was just like, nigga, why am I like stopping myself from being myself because of these motherfuckers? Yeah. Because I feel like y'all are on the same track as where I'm at right now, where I'm just like, I don't give a shit. Yeah. I have to be myself. Like, if it hurts somebody's feelings, cool.
I can't, because like, it hurts me. Like, I'm taking years off my life trying to be something I ain't.
Stressing out with great. Hey, I'll show y'all my hairline right now, but it's not where it need to be. But I got hella great.
With the bucket low, like, fuck it though, man. Shout out to the barbers who's not working, man.
Ooh, shout out to barbers. They up there with the nurses right now.
But they gonna have line out the door, man. They gonna have line out the doors.
$150 house calls.
Oh man,
$150 house calls.
Hell no.
Really, it's almost worth it though. I'm up to $75 I give on a house call right now. For real. I'm up to $75 on a haircut.
You know what's crazy is I got my lady and she be telling me I look good all the time, so I'm just like, hey.
That's all that matters. Like, I know my girl don't matter, but sometimes I like to look in the mirror and feel myself.
That assurance is great because I don't have that right now. So I'm looking, I get in the mirror like, damn, dog, I gotta get it together.
Hey, I call my boys. I get a haircut for my boys. This nigga Frank, Sulio, and Ish. They be like, nigga, you look bad. I'm like, damn. Ishmael's the only one that says nigga. because the rest of the 2 niggas is white. But I'm paraphrasing right now.
Yeah. He's grouping.
But fucking it's terrible up here right now. That's why I got shout out to T for this fucking beanie because I look rough as a motherfucker.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Selection for this hat, man. The music.
First, I'll just shout out Selection.
Shout out Selection.
That nigga, I've been watching. What's the league? What's his name?
Who?
Who's
Joe K.
I watched his. I think his Boiler Room set from like October last year, 2019. Man, he had that nigga had me inspired.
What show did you say you went to?
We went to Chicago. He went 4 hours straight, and it was like 3 hours 30 minutes in, like the whole block power went out, bro. Like the whole block went out of power.
I'm gonna come clean though. He bragged about that 4 hour set, and I was like, I do a 4 hour set at Copper. Like, shout out to him, but like when you say it, it's crazy.
But people that paid it will see somebody just like, and what he did, like I was thinking the same thing because first I ain't gonna stand. I talk real on the podcast. I was on the shrooms. You feel me? I was in there really looking at the situation. I'm like, bro, this is some head ass shit, bro. Like, a nigga really, that's why I tell the niggas, like, a nigga really think people just about to watch him for 4 hours DJ,
hey.
And then he starts DJing. He's taking you through these moves and vibes and shit, and I'm like, hold on. At one moment, cause I'm on the shoot, I feel like I'm in like Carnival. One moment, I feel like I'm in the trap with the fucking weed crumbles on the table. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh,
really controlling the vibe.
And then he's bringing people on the stage, so he's just in the middle of a whole ass party.
A whole ass party,
dog. It was beautiful, bro.
And then the shit shut down. That would have been crazy,
bro. Like everything went black. Everything went black. Like lights went out. DJ stopped. I was like, damn, they really doing a hard shut off.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Like the 4 hour sets are low key the best.
Shout
out to my brother Coop because he can vouch for this. Because we just shout out to a.k.a. Louisville. We just hosted a whole Instagram festival where we had different DJs, different performers. We had speakers, just like talk about like them as artists and how they're dealing with this whole Corona thing.
Let me see some of that.
We were talking about Coop, my boy Coop, shout out Coop, like Modern Avenue. He was on there and he did 30 minutes. He's like, damn, Dominic, like 30 minutes really ain't nothing. I was like, bro, 4 hours and you get a crowd that like fucks with you. You can go everywhere with that bitch. Mm-hmm. If I got to, bruh, if I had niggas like Charlie, because look, hey, here you go right here. That nigga Charlie be, you feel me? Like niggas be just being more open and shit. Hey y'all, I'm a little lit right now, so I'm stumbling like a motherfucker.
Nah, bro, we do that.
But
this is the podcast is fun.
The biggest thing is just like, man, having people who's open to listening to what the fuck you be doing. My girl, she gets sets all the time. Like she gets sets of me just like, cause I be practicing at the crib and I've been wanting to learn how to scratch all these. So I'm like, hey baby, you fuck with that? And she's like, oh yeah, that's cool. You know what I mean? Normally she's on her phone, but like, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna let the niggas talk, cause I'm talking like a motherfucker.
Nah, you good. That's what you're supposed to do.
It was a podcast.
Nah, that's crazy though how that shit switching. Everybody, like, a lot of the really all entertainers are going to like IG Live and shit right now.
I like how seamless the transition was because like we in a day and age where it's like
it could go just like
it's like everybody's their engagement with the fan is majority of like thing. Like you might see your favorite artist once every 2 years. They might drop an album once a year, once every year.
That's how it was back in the day.
Or even 3 years
from
ago.
Social media, like you feel me. So like it was such a seamless transition because like they've been doing this. What I gotta do? Just perform on my live that I already been doing for years. So.
Which is shit I always pull up. Like if I was just bored at the crib, like kind of drunk or some shit, I'll take the DJ shit out, start talking to niggas on my live. It's damn near like an interactive. All it is interactive FaceTime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A nigga count in with you. Like the other day, I'm on live just on some bullshit. Homegirl from high school, she just like hops on there and she's just talking about like shit, damn near her being depressed and stuff. And I'm like, damn, like. We had a real conversation just about like race and everything. I'm like, oh fuck yeah!
I don't think I'm ready for the live convo.
Nah, not at all.
I did Instagram live one time, and it was kind of lit though. It was kind of
fun. It'd be kind of fun. Like you catch people at a good time. Like you get you like.
I had like good. We had like good 9 people who stayed in there.
I was gonna say that's a good little area to have in there too. Like it's tough.
Good 9 that stayed in there to fucking
was man.
Talking and shit. So yeah, it was a fun time, man. It was a fun ass time.
See, that shit'd be crazy. Like, what I seen Sway Lee. When he did the concert,
he
crowd surfed. He's jumping on like that's a good time.
Teddy Bear jump on stage.
That shit was actually he killed that. Like
he set the stage.
I'll say no. He killed that. But Zen Pine and Jordan Hauser, 2 DJs around the city, they actually really inspired how I had did the a.k.a. festival because Taylor or. My bad, I know Taylor for years. So Zen Pine was spinning on Zimpon was spinning on his IG. Jordan tapped in with theirs and was just doing a light show.
Yeah, I seen that.
Had 50 people in the fucking live, which is like, if you're not...
That's good. We're in Louisville, bro.
50 motherfuckers, bro, just like looking at your ass, like in and out. That's awesome. I called Taylor the other day, or Zimpon the other day, and I was just like, this was sick. I was like, I told him straight up, I was like, yo, you inspired me how I like to tell niggas, like, if we do some shit on the podcast, I'm like, hey, I'll text them, hey, bro, you really because I just like to give niggas their props.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like on some like, hey,
that's what we
I'm not biting. I'm just
inspire each other.
And maybe I am biting, but I'm just like, I'm letting you know. So you know what I mean? Like,
that's what we here for. The city's here so we all can take our best qualities.
I mean, really, as long as you big them up, then it's no issue. You bigging them up. You giving props there, so there's no problem. You citing your source.
I will say they going a little. Some people going a little too far with the internet online shit, like the club quarantine where they charging $80.
It's like $10 for like $10 admission and then $80 VIP.
$80 VIP, and it's a dress code.
And it's
a dress code to be in your crib. Niggas is wild.
Yes,
bro.
they doing that in New York.
Imagine shooting at somebody on the IG Live. Look at me, baby.
She fucking would charge me $10 to be in my fucking bed. Hell
$80 for the VIP where you get to see the DJ. Like you gotta pay $80 just.
Hey baby, I cash out you $7 for a drink right now.
Yeah. So how they control that on Instagram though?
I don't know if it's Instagram.
Yeah, I think it's something else. It's probably something you can get a big group in. Because they said that the VIPs they get access to private viewings and other people.
I'm gonna come clean though. Because the niggas who's finessing that.
Oh yeah.
Niggas choose to pay that shit.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
some niggas sitting at home with a $80 he ain't got nothing to do with.
Type shit.
It would have went to his tank already. He's like, fuck it, I'm about to get this VIP room. Shout out, put your best
That's actually fucking. That's a real right there. I was trying to figure out how to charge people, man, but it's weird. It's weird to charge people right now.
Yeah. Just because you're giving the time to everybody.
I say it ain't nothing to set up donations though.
And donations is different, but like, cause I fuck with that.
Yeah, if people sit like you said, Empire, if they have 50 people in the room and you feel me, you see this man taking his time out and they creating a vibe for you to do while you ain't got nothing else to do. If you have donation, at least 10 of them people would have donated. They could have made it $50.
If everybody would have gave $1, it'd make $50.
You ain't pulling out your phone and send no money giving $1. The least you gonna send on your phone giving some money is $5. Like so you could.
And I'm all about supporting my people that I fuck with, man. It's hard.
It's hard for independent.
It's hard, man. Well, I'm talking about just.
I'm talking about being like just somebody out here, like for the artists on Insta, like people who just like whose livelihood, especially it's mainly DJs, because like artists can do streaming money and other ways of getting money, but like the DJs who a lot of times is the physical performance is what they make their money off of. That's hard. Yeah. So.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people affected by it. Like imagine like a clothing brand or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like imagine what they can't do no drops right now. They can't.
But people still online shopping though. Like,
how are they online shopping? They not making no money, so you know.
I've seen a few of my like low key like underground. I seen dirtbag drops and shit or whatnot. Like niggas is still dropping, but it's just like I'm just looking.
I'm just thinking about the people who gotta be physical, who gotta be in places where people gather.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm at a bar DJing for you niggas. I can't do that right now.
Like
we literally we were having a birthday. I don't know when this is gonna come out, but on April 11th we were supposed to have a birthday party for Frank at Kaiju. Mm-hmm. And we was gonna have that setup. We've been having a setup where we just like me and Frank and DJ will add somebody else and we'll have a performer. The first one was my boy Taylor, and actually Mace out in California right now, the Forest. He DJ with us because Coop was supposed to DJ with us, but Coop got the flu, which I'm like, did that nigga have corona? You know, man, it's crazy.
People had that shit before.
It's crazy. Like, and then the second one we had, who performed? Brian Bandit actually. Yeah, Brian Bandit performed.
I pulled up to that.
And it was just me and Frank DJing, which that was on a Thursday, and we made decent little money. Made nice little money. I love Kaiju. Shout out to Kaiju. Shout out to McKinley. Moore. I love you, McKinley.
That's one thing you had to learn in the game too. Cause I know when I first started like performing and doing shows and shit, I would bring a lot of people, and I realized I was performing on other people's sets. And then once I got to the hip to the game, like you could just throw your own shows and get the back end instead of having all your friends. Like, cause you wouldn't get paid. I wouldn't get paid. Like, I know probably started the same way with you doing rap shows. Like,
oh, bro, I used to do so many free shows.
Yeah, and like for no reason.
And you're bringing the whole crowd.
And niggas was paying $5, and not to like hate on anybody, but like there were certain shows with certain local artists. I'm like, why didn't I get like any? If you've ever done anything with me, I will pay you.
I'll pay you.
Now it may have not been like the crazy amount that I wanted to, but
I
like
pay
this
you for
is
your
this
time.
was. You feel me? So, like, my biggest thing is, like, I remember just doing shows and, like, niggas was paying $5 at local shows. And I was like, why not get any of that money? Where'd that go to? Yeah. Like, why would you even ask me to do a show with you? Like, and that's, like, pay people, man.
I ain't never did that, not pay somebody. Like, it just makes sense. Because, like, I guess it's because I felt the saltiness of, like, damn, there was 40 people here. I brought 20 of them. You feel me?
You feel me? Just niggas be like, damn, I fuck with Charlie. Or, like, you know, like, I mean, back in the day, like, I just had, like, just maybe high school friends and shit. I'm like, bro, why the fuck? I mean, whatever little shows, like, around here, like, why did I get paid? Like, that's when we was doing shows that we will not speak this name again, but Haymarket.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know what I mean? I would do a show there, and I'm like, I didn't get any money for that. Like, that, it was crazy, like.
So many times.
Recently, not even recently, like, the past, like, since 2026 has been DJing, so since 2018, we just, like, man, it's like, charge $5 for some shit.
Yeah.
$10, $5 pre-sale, $10 if you don't do the pre-sale.
Yeah.
Why won't you just get the pre-sale? It's just like, I like.
You got the time, you got the money.
We don't like working regular jobs. We don't like doing anything else besides making our art and getting paid for it. Yeah. You feel me? I'm just like, man, like, just look at people be like, there was a girl I actually like quit fucking with her too. She was like, it was my birthday party, and she was like, I'm not paying $5 for your birthday party. And I was like, it's a 2026 event. Like, it's my birthday. It happens, but I'm like, I got a performer.
People don't realize that that's what.
You done see
that support pays
birthday
you. That
party
support.
charging $50.
I'm just like, bro,
like,
$5,
bro.
But they would have went to Sully's for $25.
You feel me?
You know, if it was open.
And that's what sticks out. I'm like, oh, hold on. But you'll go to this weak ass party where they're playing music that you don't like. I'm like, why wouldn't you pay me? And that's why I fuck with Charlie. This nigga be rocking No Nothing in 2026. Yeah. Like, this nigga Charlie, I fuck with Drop. But I don't see Drop out as well. Because Drop, you know, he be chilling. But this nigga Charlie, if he come to an event, and nigga Charlie be in your shit. Like, I fuck with this nigga Charlie, bro.
I forgot to put this
shit on. I would really. I forgot to put this shit on the bed. The 2026, the Yellow Avenue 2026 shirt yesterday. I would have had it on, but I got the what are we yesterday? What jig bring me yesterday? That ramen. That was it Boko? Yeah. That ramen. That shit splashed all over. It was splashing all over. Because I had to eat it with chopsticks, you know. And man, that was a task.
But I respect that. Like, that's something I think about. I'm like, oh shit, Charlie came out, and he like, that's something that's gonna be in my head. Like, when I had my birthday party, there was people in like Domdi shirts that I sold. Like, that's like some exclusive. I was like, damn, y'all actually wear my merch to my birthday party.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Like, I feel like that's like, why would you?
It was.
And I give you a feeling, man.
It don't make no sense. If I'm going to somebody's event, why wouldn't I wear that shit?
And I told Jake I would have bought her shirt already, but it's just like times right now. I was literally like, because I fuck with that shirt. I like that shirt. I love the circle text. Like, I be fucking with that shit. And I was like, fuck, man. I wish I could really cop one right now, but I gotta really chill. Because the nigga really been thinking about buying Animal Crossing lately. Because I got the fucking Nintendo Switch, and I was like, fuck. But I gotta get these fucking bills up the way.
I've been thinking about getting a game system in these times.
Really?
I don't want to do
Grand
it.
Theft Auto
If they drop a Grand Theft Auto,
pass a 4 hour
deal.
4 hours of this day.
I'm gonna have to buy a game system, go on or something, and just sell it as soon as I beat the game.
Really, shit, I ain't even beat the most recent Grand Theft Auto, so I'm still even up for it.
I go get a PS3, PS4 for $80.
On offer up or something, Craigslist or some shit, you can get them for $120 or something.
They said when niggas is selling their PS4s, that's like that's the hood nigga way of what they said, like going in debt or some shit. Like, you know, it's hard times, like
bankrupt.
Bankrupt, yeah.
Look, I'm going all in, y'all. I get the PS4 right now. If you get the PS4.
Anytime I see a nigga post a PS4 for sale, and there ain't no new game system that just came out, I'll be like, alright, just don't answer that nigga call, man. It ain't gonna be a good call.
I see that, or you see they favorite shoes. They
type shit. Hey,
you got the Yeezys up for sale? Hold on now. Wait a minute.
And except for retail too. Hold on.
You ain't have a big life transformation. You ain't go Christian and go Buddhist or something like. And you just doing that out the blue.
You out here struggling.
Wait a minute now. I don't even want to. I ain't gonna ask no questions. I know though.
Yeah,
I know though.
There's a couple tell-all signs that you don't trust people. Like, don't trust a nigga who's just trying to sell his PS4. Don't trust a nigga with a half-lit cigarette behind their ear. Damn. A nigga with a half-lit cigarette behind their ear, bro. You don't know what the fuck.
God damn.
Don't trust that.
You couldn't finish that bitch?
Or you just picked it up.
Put it out and put it back there.
Yeah, there's 3 options happening.
That's
all
hilarious.
bad,
I never even thought about about that.
There's a lot of like tell-all signs, dog. Like they say, niggas
Good
black.
thing I don't trust a lot of people, so I'm like very like hesitant with anybody.
Yeah.
Like you really, like not to say you gotta prove yourself, but like I gotta be like.
Nigga come to you in a Harlem Globetrotter jersey.
He said, "I'm not fucking with you."
Nah, bro, get away, bro. Get away.
He said,
Wait a
jacket or
minute.
anything.
Where you
Moving
even get
on.
that? Value City clothes. They don't sell clothes.
Yeah,
no more.
yeah.
Wait a minute
I don't know
now.
where that came from.
That reminds me of Dixie over by Dixie Dozen at Marshall's. That used to be right there. I used to go in that
I don't
bitch
know
too.
nothing about the Dixie. That's
Hey, y'all know
that's
that.
far from
It
us.
It is
Huh.
DJ Dixie.
Hey,
You know what's funny is I thought Chris, because me and Chris went to fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, and I say Chris, me and Drop went to fucking middle school together.
see, that's the thing. You know, I was not no type of shop.
That
when it
is
came
so
on, nigga,
random.
Valley Station at all. Like I was not at all. I lived in Okolona at the time. It was
How'd you
crazy.
get to? So how did you get to
'Cause-
Barnsley?
JCPS dumbass cluster systems. Like it was.
That's probably
No. What it was is I was in what was it? The MST program.
Okay.
And that still don't make sense because it was
Because
either
when you go to
Farnsley or Newburgh.
I'm
That
about to
was
say because Newburgh
or
and
Newburgh,
Farnsworth
but
is
some
the same
reason-
school. They look the same.
some reason I wasn't in-
This is Newburgh. Hey.
I wasn't in Newburgh's district for whatever reason. I was like, that's crazy. I gotta ride
What the hell?
three different fucking buses to school. I'm the first nigga in school. That shit was crazy. It was the worst. I done got I'm getting on the depot in 6th grade. I'm like, what is the depot? What's a compound? I don't know nothing about this.
Me and Chris probably saw each other like we reconnected 5 years maybe ago. It was just like on Surrender.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, bro, you went to Farnsley with me, didn't you, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the homie Chris, shout out Chris White.
Yeah.
Chris, and you was with him. And I was like, this is another Chris people.
KR.
Chris.
Yeah.
But fucking.
I met these niggas at the same time.
That's
Or we met
hilarious.
these niggas. I'm like, the fuck?
No, that's what I'm saying. Because in high school, I didn't see you none. It was shit. Just lost complete track of you after that.
Cause I went to Manual.
You
know, Manual like a whole different world, bro. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't connect with nobody.
Where'd you go?
Southern and Seneca. I went to Seneca my freshman year. And
So
then,
that's how y'all know each other.
yeah.
Nah, I met
Well,
him.
nah,
Seneca,
met him there, but then later on some music
Yeah,
shit.
just like,
Tez, my
Probably
homie
connected,
Tez, he was
probably.
just like, bro, you gotta fuck with Charlie. You making these beats, you gotta fuck with Charlie.
Type shit.
And then we just linked up one day, and probably on some whole other shit. It wasn't even music. We linked up on our own thing.
Some weed shit.
Money shit. I had these niggas off the drugs and now
We'll say weed shit.
I gave these niggas some tester packs.
Nah, look, no, it wasn't no testify. No guinea pig. Shit crazy.
Nah, but how we link up? Nah, I saw a drop at the club one day because I knew him through our homie Tez. We got one real good friend, Tez, who's both our like good friends. You feel me? And he always been talking about linking up with this nigga. And I just saw this niggas out. I was out by myself. He was out. We was at weak ass Baxter's. I'll talk about Baxter's.
I like how you say that weak ass bastard.
Well, you gotta give it some adjective.
Yeah, we was
Some
at
bad
we was at
Weak ass bastard. That's right.
And I just saw this nigga. We into the car, smoking, play some beats, and then we just linked up and been linking up at.
Y'all
since,
boys
you feel
though,
me?
man.
Yeah, that's my
I
dog.
love seeing friendship.
Yeah, that's my brother.
I know that they got your back. I know he got your back. Like I appreciate that shit because I always tell people a lot. I'm like, man, I have a lot of homies, but like as far as friends, the people that I know Sulu got my back. I know Ish got my back. Me and Frank, we're real tight. You know what I mean? Even my girl, like I feel like she might beat a motherfucker's ass for me. You know what I mean? Like I appreciate that. Shout out to my little brother Stefan too. I think he'll be out here too.
That's the thing. People, those is hard to come
got
by.
my back like
You
that.
feel me?
I remember one time me and Spencer was at the fucking club, dog. And we just standing there, and all of a sudden I just see Spencer turn around and just shove somebody out the chair and just go crazy. So I'm like, what the fuck going on?
No, that you definitely. If y'all seeing no Spencer, you thinking, what the fuck going on? If Spencer throws somebody out the chair, you say, what the fuck going on?
Yeah. Somebody tried to touch Spencer's ass. Some dude, His nigga was. I was like, if I would have known that, bro, I would have just like chilled back.
Yeah.
I thought Spencer was like, somebody, because I didn't know what it was. Like, this nigga getting out of character.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
hilarious. Oh, so Spencer, you chill as fuck type.
oh
Spencer?
yeah, man.
Man.
Chill as hell, bro.
Respect my ass.
Dog,
Yeah,
one
but
time-
yeah, I feel that.
I remember one time we went on this hike to Indiana. It was me, Spencer, my homie Riley, Alec, my homie Alec, and this I don't know the other guy's name who was like the hike guide. He took us to this place.
He was that nigga.
Just do they join? He was the nigga took us to this place, and bro, immediately as soon as we get the car, get hiking, it's like hiking up a hill like this immediately. we all just sweating, drenched. Just like, we can't do this. Nigga Spencer walking slow. Not a bead of sweat.
Damn!
Not a bead of sweat. We were like, what the fuck is going on with this nigga Spencer? Because we are all drenched, bro. Like, soaked like a motherfucker. This nigga Spencer ain't got a bead of sweat. I don't know what he did, bro. I don't know
he
what.
Was chilling, look.
Yeah, just drink water, man.
I feel like that makes you sweat more, though. You know what I mean?
And I don't know. I don't sweat like that. Like, it takes like a good, like, I don't know. Wow.
That nigga special condition.
Yeah.
Look.
That was a crazy hike, though.
Nah, my brother, he drip sweat. Like, he literally having that shit dripping off his face like puddles.
It was crazy because, like, we was like, it was treacherous from the get-go. Like, it was like, we went straight, it's like we hopped on the road and went straight into some brushes. Oh, we just gonna climb the side of this mountain? Somebody else
down it.
Like this, we see an old dude coming out the mountains and he got on full long sleeves, long plate, hat, that just like, and he's dripping sweat pulling it off. And like, we ain't got the stick, we ain't got all that shit. Like he got, we going in here in Jordan shorts.
And they got a Jordan shorts.
Like, that shit was treacherous.
That sound like a real nigga swimming.
I got a question. Like you said, this made me think. You said the forest. What y'all think about like hikes and like adventure runs and shit right now? For right now during the quarantine, because I was thinking like that's how I want to spend some of this time. Like run, like I done took my son through on like a little hike and shit. Couple times.
And I see people with children. I think this is a good time for them because like y'all don't have to work.
Yeah.
Or if in the case it's like that, like so you getting to spend more time with family and your kid. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, if I had a kid, I'd be like, damn, nigga, we can kick it all day. Like
very bittersweet though, but I mean, great.
Very
bittersweet.
But you know, for him, he's like, I can hang with daddy all the time. Like this nigga hype. You feel me? So
they running out of shit to do.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Because a lot of people don't have they wake up with their kid, might send them off on the bus.
And then
their kid get off school. They probably don't see their kid till about 6 o'clock at night.
4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and then you got to do homework.
He's worn out. You worn out. You're like, damn, we didn't even get to spend time. So now it's like all fucking day.
So
like,
some parents is probably looking at it like, oh, yeah, I can spend time with my child. I heard people talking. Then I heard people like, somebody come get these damn kids.
Oh, well, I feel that. Yeah.
I can't watch Frozen one more time.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, take it to the park.
I've been around kids more than 30 minutes. I know how it goes.
He was like, they outlawed the park. No, I ain't gonna say they outlawed them. I see tons of people at the park still.
Niggas still hooping everything, bro.
But at the same time, I seen fucking cops on 4-wheelers riding around like Shelby Park around near, you know what I'm saying?
Like keeping people in?
I seen, they had like 6 people, 6 young boys handcuffed, like at Shelby Park, like. It was like 8 cops up there that had the young boys handcuffed.
Given I ain't looking at every park, but you know, I
rode
through
Park.
Cherokee Park one time. I rode through Seneca Park one time. I'm talking about that shit was jumping. Jumping. This was 1 day ago, 2 days ago. This was
Cherokee. But it wasn't niggas though. Like the niggas, they had the 8 cops.
Hey,
8 cops. You feel me?
Okay, since we on the fact of that, I have something to talk about, okay? Because everybody's talking about Joe Exotic's bitch ass. I'm gonna tell you something. Let one of our black asses post a Michael Vick highlight. How's motherfuckers on our ass? Just like that, right? Now, Joe Exotic. But Joe Exotic might have been worse than him.
No, I ain't saying Michael Vick for the dog shit. Like, you feel me? I'm saying Michael Vick because he been real Uncle Thomas lately.
Has he really?
Yeah, he been just like going against the grain. Like
I ain't seen him at all.
I ain't seen that at all. What
he real Lawrence Taylor like. He went against Kaepernick. He went against Kaepernick, bro. That's really what he did. You can't go against.
Outside of that, which I respect.
Yeah, but he respected all the way, Michael Vick.
But I'm saying,
Michael Vick. He's probably fastest nigga alive still.
Run a nigga down real quick.
But I just, right now everybody talking about this Joe Exotic. I get the humor behind it, but everybody's like, free Joe Exotic for president. And I'm just like, bro, that's the same thing we did with Trump.
No, so like free Joe Exotic. Free him for some of what he did.
Yeah, because they screwed him over.
They screwed him over.
They set his dumb ass up.
We get what you call that shit? We giving now spoiler alert.
And I still ain't seen the shit.
They set his ass up.
But I've heard that so many times.
Explain how they fucked him up. You just gotta watch it. But like they fucked him up, but he did kill them tigers. So he should be in jail for killing.
He also led his 19-year-old husband to killing himself because he wouldn't let him off the fucking like tiger farm or whatnot. And then 2 months after he dies, he finds another 19-year-old kid to marry. Also, he had his people and his tigers eating spoiled milk. I mean, not spoiled milk. I keep saying spoiled milk. Spoiled meat. So they had like a Walmart truck.
I would say about that shit ain't spoiled because like I used to live behind the Kroger's, bro.
Yeah.
And they would throw out all the shit that just goes past date.
Yeah.
And it would be fresh shit.
Yeah.
So you could get that shit. A lot of people, like, you could feed the whole city off that shit. Like, I remember one time we did, because, like, our apartment was right here. We was in college, bro. So this is how broke we was.
Oh, damn.
We was right here. On our balcony, like, our little flat was right there, probably, like, 30 steps was the back of Kroger's, and you would just see them sit out like whole pallets of just the shit you see on the shelves, just sit out whole pallets of it, just because it's past that date. So
and I respect that. Not to respect it, but I feel that.
But he was doing the people wrong. He was doing
the people he's paying, and then selling this shit as pizza for like paying customers, and then they was only getting like $150 a fucking week. These niggas getting unemployment money for working at fucking.
You gave $50 extra,
bro. So I'm just like, nigga. So I just, it fucks me up because I see all the white hipsters, and I'm just being bluntly honest. I see them just like not advocating for it, but just being like, making a joke of it.
What I was saying about that documentary, there was no good guy.
Carol Baskin sucks. The nigga with the long beard hair, that nigga sucks too. Like,
there was no good guy. There was no good guy. So there's nobody you should be rooting for. If it's fuck Carol Baskin, it's still fuck Joe Exotic.
It's fuck everybody, man.
Like, at the end of the day, the nigga did give some money to get her killed. They might have coerced the whole thing. They might have been like, bro, here go the murderer. You want him? Here you go. Give him some money. And then they recorded the whole thing, and you feel me? They coerced him, but fuck it, man. He was stupid. He was killing tigers.
He was dumb as shit. I mean, like, I kind of feel for him.
That whole trade is so crazy.
Man, I can't feel for him, bro. I really can't.
But then I can't feel for him either because it's just like, my thing is just like, he was like, so all these black rappers get to say the N-word, but I was like, the fact that y'all didn't know that he was racist, but it just...
Bro, he was from Oklahoma, bro.
It just... And had tigers.
I've been in Oklahoma, bro. I mean, I'm in the Taco Bell line, like, and they just...
What was you doing in Oklahoma?
At you type shit.
Was you not with me?
Was I in Oklahoma with you?
No,
I know.
Bro,
I ain't never been in Oklahoma.
We just had to drive through it to get somewhere else, nigga. Like, it wasn't like we was trying to be in Oklahoma. But these little kids looked at me like they ain't never seen a black person. And I know in their eyes, they never seen a black person.
I haven't thought about Oklahoma's. Like, remember last time I was having a conversation, I was telling you I was trying to think about the 50 states, like if I actually knew them or not. I didn't even think about Oklahoma. That was one of the 4 or 5 that, like, you know what I'm saying, that stumped me. You know what I'm saying? For real, because I sat down with myself. I want to say my son had some home. No, not even that. I want to say it was some other shit, but I was thinking like, damn, let me check myself. I said, let me check myself and make sure that I actually can't just write all 50 states without like seeing them or anything, you know. And I did that shit. I don't think I finished. I didn't at all. I want to say I got under 30. I know that.
Oh, bro, I'll probably get under 10. I'm gonna be real with you. Like,
y'all know the song, bro?
Man,
I never learned the song.
In 7th grade, I knew the whole map, every country, every state in America. Now, like,
I know every state.
That's why I ain't seen it since 7th grade. I ain't seen it since 7th grade, and I never learned the song. So
you know the song Alabama,
I don't know the
Alaska, Arizona. Yeah, bro, we had to sing that on stage in elementary
school.
That's hard. That's
in alphabetical order.
That's fucking. I like the kids need to know that shit because like that's some. Like, if this nigga needed to tell.
There's states you're not gonna think about like Oklahoma, maybe like fucking Delaware, New Hampshire.
Delaware, nigga, no, like that's out of my whole.
No way.
North Dakota.
No, I'm not saying none of that.
When I was in Nebraska, bro, I got the same feeling I got from Oklahoma. Just
Nebraska.
Like, little white kids looking at me.
Man, Charlie has been everywhere in the United States, man.
Like, you gotta get gas when you gotta get gas, bro. Like, it's not
like
I
through
need
college
to be in
and
these
any
places,
of that,
bro.
I never met nobody from Nebraska. Anything. I don't. Who's from Nebraska?
See, and I will say, thankfully, that we went on this East Coast
I know a
tour.
nigga named Nebraska. Remember Nebraska?
Yeah.
High school with us.
That's
His name was Nebraska. Cause you don't nigga from Nebraska. That's the name, bro.
That's why I
quarterback.
Thankfully, we went on this East Coast tour, so I went to a lot of states that I just never been to. You know what I mean? We was all in fucking Florida.
I bet y'all seen all types of different shit.
How was that?
Man, that was an experience. I mean, like, you know, me and Frank be brothers, and you get tired of being
y'all get real close on the road.
So, you know, you have your little, whatever, little bickers and shit, but like...
Y'all square up, bro. I mean, me and Drop, we was out there. We had to come to blows with
LA?
Yeah, not talking down the road that they had to come to blows with Frank. I know it happened.
Hey, sometimes it happens, but like it was just like a good experience. Just like being with somebody who I trust. Like Frank, somebody who put me on everything, and I tell people every time, like Frank put me on everything.
You told me that many times.
Cause like you know, a lot of times with your homies, I see y'all niggas that's so love each other.
I feel like he got so many undercover.
Frank a different nigga, but his brain.
He's one of them people I was telling you about. We call him a Bobby, who just like who knows how to make the most out of everybody they know.
Bro, I've never seen a person. Mm-hmm. Every time when I used to drive, and I'm like, Frank, come on, let's leave. This nigga talking to. I'm like, bro, come on. He like, bro, you know that dude does.
Taking advantage of every opportunity.
Nigga, like, yeah, bro, he works at this place, blah blah blah. We could do this with him. I'm like, oh, word, nigga,
yeah,
like
that's the type of guy I was talking about.
My ass, I'm just like, let's just go home, nigga. So it's just like going around the cities, meeting people that he knew, meeting people that other people knew that we would talk to. When I shot my boy James Wolford, he hooked up with some people in Florida and Detroit. And it was just like, it was just different, man. Just like being around people and like giving them our vibe and also just being very passionate about being from Louisville.
Yeah.
So how much did Nashville touch you? Cause I seen you get real Dixiehwy.
Nah, Nashville.
Now where was you at when you was in the backwoods? That was Florida in the backwoods?
Was it Florida? Florida's scary because we like saw type of Trump posters and shit. I was like, Frank, take me out of this
backwoods with the shotgun.
Oh, that was Nashville. Shout out to Hayes.
Hey, that fit the area.
Shout out to Hayes and Wade because we stayed at their spot and we was on some goofy shit. It was the first week, and Frank was taking a picture. I was like, "Hey, Frank, I'm gonna post pictures. We gonna post pictures at the same time, nigga." I said, "Ooh," and that shit was hilarious, bro. Like that shit was goofy as fuck. Excuse me, ooh man, I'm over burping, but I mean it was.
What's the craziest time? What's the best experience you had on there?
Richmond, Virginia. Shout out to I'm a fucked up. No. Shout out to Chilele. It was a shop that we played at. It's right next to Round 2, like the Round 2 store. Like that's the original location. Yeah. Shout out to those owners. There's Nico, and shout out to the homie Earl. Man,
yeah, that's connections.
No, it was beautiful, man. Like.
That's the thing about traveling. You meet people and
shout out Fake Hawaii.
Networking.
Shout out my boy. Like Richmond, Virginia felt like Louisville. It felt like niggas was like wanted something more. You know what I mean? Like, cause I'm gonna tell you something. If this Corona shit wasn't fucking shit up, y'all know the city would be. It's crazy, bro.
The city's moving right now, bro. Like,
you know what I mean? And we all live next to each other now.
Everybody was. I'm sure everybody had big plans for shit. Ready to drop some shit on the summertime. Drop some shit on the springtime.
2026 was ready to tear shit up. 100%. 2026 was legitimately like, and I don't even want to tell y'all who he's gonna tear it up with. But we were gonna like, you know what I mean? I
had some players that would have already happened that I feel like was gonna be a good look for me.
You feel me? Like
yeah, I didn't get to announce it. I didn't get to do it.
That's why niggas ain't saying shit right now. Like, hey,
but we just gotta stay pessimistic or optimistic and just make sure that this shit. Bro. Well, no, I'm saying that everybody still get to do the rollout that they want to do. Yeah. Just maybe just a hair pushed back. You know.
Feel me? And I'm not tripping too hard. I got an EP coming out with Noah Barker, a.k.a. Noise Body. That's about to be some really fucking fire shit. So we're gonna do some cool shit, but like it kind of halted that. Mm-hmm. It's just like everything.
But it gives time for perfection. Like not ain't perfection, but gives time for improvement.
And it's also time to do that shit that you said that you don't have enough time to do.
Yeah,
shit, you gonna find a lot.
You feel me?
I want to say during this quarantine time, I've painted a fucking picture. That's the first time I've painted something since probably definitely grade school
type shit.
You know what I'm saying? I've never sat out and I realized like, yo, that shit hard, but at the same time, it's fun. I want to do that shit.
You ain't never had this much time.
Come on now.
And people ain't had this much time. Like. Niggas just treating Tuesdays like they fucking Wednesday, like
every day.
You know
it's just like, day. You know, I don't even know it's day.
Man. Imagine
wake up, it's day. I don't know if it's Tuesday or Wednesday.
Shout out Bernie. Shout out communism, man. Like imagine, imagine if we were like good. You know what I mean? Like,
what'd you paint?
What did I paint?
Yeah.
Man, it was some old family shit. It was some I wish I had it with me. Like, it was like a son holding a mom and dad. You know what I'm saying?
That was
like
some
that.
family shit,
It was
bro.
some family shit.
That's dope.
I painted.
Some family shit.
Me and G painted the other day. Where's your shot glass? You about to take a shot. We gotta get to the bottom. We got an hour to get
I'll
to
put
the
a
bottom.
picture in there. I'll take a picture and put it in the bottom.
I got some. Hey, they finna have me in here fucking.
Boy, hey, that's just bottom of the bottle. We gotta get
Shot
there.
glass. I ain't never let a guest say no to a shot.
I know where my shot glass is right now. I heard it goes. I was trying to
hide
He
it.
tucked it away.
I was trying to keep the digs out of it.
Yeah.
Hey, Dom, I'm right there with you, though.
I
I'm
painted-
not
I
trying to
painted-
fuck with the shots.
I painted the coronavirus, bro. I'm painting over there.
Hey!
This is my first.
Oh, he said he painted the coronavirus,
Hey.
blowing corona bubbles. I said,
I didn't have enough time to finish it, you feel me? Because it was all painting the day.
But that's the thing, though. In this time, you gonna actually like sit there and find different shit, discover new shit, try new shit. Like a girl told me one time that she had a checklist of different shit that she could try. She had a to-do
And the fact that
list.
she had time to get through that checklist.
You know what I'm saying? Which people should do every day. That'd
beautiful.
be beneficial to everybody's
It
day.
really,
You know what I'm saying? But
type shit. I feel you.
This is my first artwork. I'm gonna paint many more.
Oh yeah.
But this is my coronavirus. I didn't get time to.
Well, I mean,
detail
no,
out my
you're
coronavirus,
not.
man.
Not at this time. You can't get a canvas nowhere because everybody's in
Hey, I
that.
fuck with it though. Get the sparkles.
that
And shit. Hey,
vibe.
I love the sparkles.
You know, it's just
That's my
yeah.
vibe right there.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby closed. They was the last place to close.
Hey.
They was beefing.
Yeah, so really your only bet is Walmart,
They
and
ain't got no
Walmart
canvas
ain't got
in
no
there.
canvas. Everybody's painting right now. Shit, I'm like, man, I might even get a coloring book or some shit. You know, hella Sudokus and crossword puzzles.
Like
And...
you just went from like 5 years old to 85 years old.
Look, bro,
I love a
That
Sudoku.
nigga was
I'm
like,
try
hey,
some
that nigga went
shit.
everywhere with
I
it.
love a
Look.
Sudoku.
I was already on solitaire, so I can't even
Hey, I'm
pass time like that.
Hey, I'm
Somebody smacking with you.
Oh, my.
Here, take that. Let's put that down. Salute. I don't say this shot is for self-improvement. I might say that already on the episode, but this is time for good self-improvement, a lot of
Yeah,
self-improvement,
I
man.
like that.
We're getting a good reset on Earth right now.
For everybody.
But it's crazy, man, because like there's always some kind of reset in there, and it's usually a disaster.
Yeah.
But it just makes you realize like what you appreciate
Yeah.
and realize what more you can do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
What
I
more
hate
you
this, and I
can
hate
do.
to say this because I'm sorry to everybody who died during this time, but you think about times like 9/11 and Katrina, and I my heart goes out to those people who died during those times. But like, you gotta reset how you think. You're like, hold on, how can we operate together instead of just being against
Well,
each
man,
other?
it's not like
What's important?
I always
Really?
said it's gonna take for the whole Earth to like because like the tragedies you named were all localized. Like, and I always said for the whole Earth to come together, it's gonna take like an alien to like come to Earth to where we all got to team up.
And this
is an
alien
alien shit,
shit.
bro.
It is.
This is some alien shit, bro. And it's like we gotta work together.
Because you gotta have a common enemy.
Yeah, we
That's
gotta
how
have a
bring
common
people together.
That's
You
all
gotta
I
have a
said.
common
We
enemy.
gotta have a common enemy.
It's like we ain't fighting. It's like when you and your brother would fight. And then some other nigga was trying to fight your brother. Like, nah,
Like,
that ain't going down.
But they say
You
the
feel me?
enemy of my enemy is my friend. So it's like if I'm sitting here with a racist who hate me and I hate this Ku Klux Klan member, but we got somebody who try to kill both of us,
We fuck with each other at the time.
bro. Like we can fight after this.
Type shit.
And now after we done fucking made it through the fight together, our fight after this is gonna be different. We might be like, bro, I can't even argue with you, bro.
You know what?
like,
We done.
fuck
It's,
that
it's
shit.
not worth it.
Fuck that shit, bro. Like,
I'm
like,
over it,
fuck
you know,
that shit.
all that little bullshit with family and stuff. You like, what's good with you, Granny? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, fuck all that bullshit, man. Like,
Cause I mean, this shit's real. This shit is serious. I'll say definitely for. I'm not gonna say the whole time, halftime, but probably like 3-4 days tops. 4 days tops. Underplayed the shit. The day I seen it was a national state of emergency. I said, okay, let me look at it seriously, and then it was just domino effect trickling down.
it got
Everything
scary.
is
And
worse.
It's scary when like, and I text Charlie this early because I was like, I didn't want to turn you down on some like.
Yeah.
Nah, I fuck with you, and I
Shit,
fuck
you
with
hit
y'all
me up
doing
this
this
morning.
shit.
Was like, I'm trying to.
Hey, nigga, I said, but Charlie, because I like to be real with people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
Tickle
like
out text back after he hit me up first. I was like, oh, his mind wonder.
Nah, like
Yeah,
I had it on my head. I was like, hey, hit my phone because because Instagram, like sometimes I don't be on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't
like
check that shit either.
So nigga, when you hit me on Instagram, I was like, oh word, I might be getting this gig or whatnot, but like I'll let you know. So then I kind of forgot about it. Then I see shout out to Bump. I love that nigga Bump. That nigga Capricorn too.
Yeah, shout out.
You posted the episode with him. I was like, oh shit, let me give Charlie real like nigga. As soon as you, I said, let me hit Charlie real quick. Like I want you to understand that I respect the hell out of you. You know what I mean? Like I'm not about to be on no bullshit with you. So I was like, hey. I said, I am a little worried though, Charlie, because I want to not text back. Yeah. In my head, I was like, man, maybe I just won't text this nigga back. But I was super scared. I'm really scared.
But like, that's that podcast today. I'm like, all right, good, let's get.
And that's gonna suck even more if I hit you up. You know what I mean? I was like, hey, Charlie, I'm a little nervous because this nigga said, hey, Dominic, we have been practicing social distance. I said, all right, real nigga. Hey, I'll be over. I got my little mask and I'm wearing that shit right now. But
that's what it's about, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You was already over at the crib. I was like, I hit you up. We already had you on my list to interview. And I was like,
let me pause this. I'm gonna tell y'all something. All right, they real people. You know why? They had me and my lady. Shout out to my lady. We came over here. We didn't expect to do anything. Y'all live close. Y'all my peoples. I just wanted to see niggas. You know what I mean? Jig fed us. You let us smoke some weed. Niggas ain't asked for no $5. You know niggas be like, hey, can you put it? Niggas just like, hey. These is real niggas right here, man. Like it was a whole like dining experience. I was like, shit. I wish
I know we about to kill a bottle. I was like, all right, I gotta cook a meal.
And I didn't even mention that. This nigga Charlie texted me, said, hey, Domdi, what you like to drink? I was like, I keep saying my government name. I said, I'm a gin nigga, bro. Like, unfortunately, I'm a gin nigga. I'm a different motherfucker, bro. I always go against the grain. So I was like, gin. And this nigga's like, all right, word. I said, I'm with Kim. I'm like, babe, we about to get lit. I said, oh shit. Like, I text nigga back. I said, yo, we finna get lit. All right, word. Like, I was, so.
Yeah, I'm feeling.
I had the shrimp and grits on top of that right before.
Hey, he offered that.
Yeah.
I've been
you missed
fed
out.
in the crib, so I don't want to eat y'all food.
Yeah. Hey, you missed out.
I almost took a little sample in the crib.
Don't be mine.
Pretty sure after this I'm gonna have shrimp and grits, y'all. But
I would say
slapping down.
The top 5 meals I ever cooked.
Okay, word. Look,
that motherfucking slap down.
It's better than the shrimp and grits I serve at the restaurant I worked at. It's better than the past 2 that I had at the restaurants that I went to. So
I trust niggas to smoke weed when they cook. Yeah. Cause they getting them good taste.
And I was a chef for like 5 years. Like I worked at a country club, like real deal cooking.
So this nigga knew what he was doing.
I know how to cook, and I know how to feed like 500 people at one time. I did all that shit. I was high up. And that was like at 19. That's the only jobs I ever worked was with food.
Because you haven't worked a lot of jobs.
I've been a cook. I worked there, and I was cooking. I love cooking, but there was no money. Like I think I might have got up to, I was like probably like 20, 21. I was making probably like a good 14, maybe 14, 50 an hour. And I was like, but I'm on my own. I'm like, this ain't enough to live. Yeah. I'm like, this is like, and I know.
Ain't that about a bitch?
And I'm making more than like the 30, 40-year-olds. And I'm like, they working for me. And I'm like,
this how are you doing this?
I'm like, I got my apartment. I'm trying to go to college still. I'm like, all right, y'all, I need a raise or we got to figure something out because I'm fucking up on college and I ain't making, and now I'm still struggling on bills.
And I'm gonna tell you something now that you say that, because I'm gonna get like just real woke. It's fucked up because I didn't get why it was so bad being a billionaire. But then when they said they don't need that much money when my mama's still working 2 jobs. Yeah. It fucked my head up. I was like, damn. Why is she only getting this money? Why are teachers only making like how much money?
There should be nobody who works for Walmart, and the Walmart family is one of the richest families in the world. There should be nobody who works for Walmart on fucking like food stamps or shit like that. Like,
any type of shit, or working another job.
Yeah,
going to Target across the street.
You work for billionaires. What? And that's why, like, the point. That's why I said that shit's easier than being slaves now. Like now they're like, oh, I got half slaves, but not to feed them, not to cook them. A slave costs more than $7.25 an hour. Man. A slave costs way more than that. Living somebody, feeding them, making sure they start. Like a slave costs more than $7.25 an hour. So now we're worse than slaves. We're literally indentured servants.
Damn. Yeah, indentured servants. That's the word.
Nah, that's exactly what it is, man.
It's crazy because we had this written down from the first episode of this podcast talking about is it ethical to be a billionaire. It's crazy because we never mentioned it. We never brought it up. It was like we don't know if we go that deep yet, but like you brought it up. It was like,
nah,
is it ethical?
That's where I've been recently. Yeah, I'm gonna come clean. Because, like, our heroes, like, Oprah has been questioned now. Yeah. niggas is not fucking with Oprah right now. Like Black Twitter is not fucking. And I'm like
Jay-Z.
Oprah was
Jay-Z said a line to me the other day, and like I don't feel bad saying it because like I respect Ho. He's one of my top idols, but he said it on a song and it made me just listen. He said, "I never sold my soul. They sold to me." Man. He said it on that Jay Electronica tape. He's like, I never sold my soul, but they sold to me.
Shout out to Jay Electronica. That fucking album's sick as
fuck.
I was biking in that shit in the West End.
Oh my god.
Oh no, that album's different, bro.
I shed a tear on that last song.
Respect.
I said tear. I think we got the moment go make a nigga tear up.
Hey, respect. No. He said, what did he say on there? He said comfortability don't be. No, hey, I gotta look. Oh shit! I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up.
I got phone numbers in my phone that never ring again. Or something like.
Tell me with his mother died.
Yeah, I'm like that's some real shit.
Ooh, that
right?
nigga
like,
was speaking,
they was
man.
speaking that shit, and I'm like, bro,
that nigga did say that.
Like,
he said, that nigga said I screenshot him so I won't lose him. Like,
yeah,
nigga,
and it was like the fucking death of my dad's. Like it was around that time my dad died. I'm like, shit, the niggas. That shit crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm like, this nigga was speaking Jim, but Jay-Z did say that line. He's like, I never sold my soul. They sold to me. I'm like, and he about to be a billionaire if he's not already at. I'm like, so is that ethical? Because like, he got people that work for him who
he's working with the NFL now. Niggas is. I need to.
I don't question
before I shit on somebody who's like giving so much of my culture. I need to know everything.
But he's supposed to just give them more now. Like I understand.
Like, he's just enough knowledge inside. He's just like more game in there because you gotta change shit from the inside. Like I can sit and yell outside with the picket fence all day, but I can walk in the building and be a part of the meetings and put my input in through that way. In a way, like people expect him to come in and pop in to get a job. You know what type of sense that makes? One man to come in and now all the NFL teams gotta look at him like, oh, now we gotta get this man a job because JD's here. Like the fact that they even did that is a lot, and that's why I felt like when they felt kind of disrespected by Kaepernick for not. Like for switching shit up on them, like going to the high school to do the little training, and all half most of the stuff they debated, like like that's kind of disrespectful because like for one man to walk into a building, they be like, all right, now we gotta get this other man a job. Like that's something. Like that's something. That's why you gotta respect Jay-Z and he's respected all businessmen alike. Like he could be in a room with Warren Buffett. Like him and a Master P. Master P don't get the same type of.
Hey, shout out to Master P.
Like he could be in a room.
His mom lives in Louisville. You know that.
I ain't know that. It makes sense.
That's his house in Louisville. Like his mom lives in Louisville.
That makes sense. He's here all the time.
Shout out to that nigga.
Like nigga and Diddy and shit like that. Like and you gotta respect niggas who going on. Like, cause I trying to be like that one day. Like
that's the thing. Master P. Well, I can't say that because I guess I done seen and heard stories of them both doing shit for. Seemed like Master P was doing a lot more for his city than.
You know Master P more for doing his philanthropic work than you know Master P for anything else right now. Like Master P might have his TV shows, he might have it on TV network. I know Master P be in these streets, bro. I've been at the club before. Like I remember one time I hopped off stage and motherfucker said like, dog, this is an old ass African nigga. He's like 50. He's like, man, cause his son performing with me. He was like, I'm supposed to take my son to go see Master P right now, who's in Louisville. And like, I knew Master P was in Louisville because he heard about it. He had a show. And he's like, my son goes to see Master P. He was like, to be honest, I'm trying to take you. He's like, I'm trying to take you. He's like, well, you gotta bring my son with you. So I'm trying to take you. And my brother down
the mic.
All right, cool. Alright, hold on. We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna have some cigarettes real quick, you feel me? We got some shit we're gonna talk about. We're gonna get into some drop foolery today. Todd in here, so drop foolery. We're gonna get into some shit. We're gonna take a little break real quick. So we usually try to keep first we was trying to keep it on. First time we shot a podcast, we're talking about the length of the podcast. You feel me?
Are we on?
Yeah, we on right
now.
We
on air. Oh,
we talking about length of the podcast. We used to try to keep it around an hour, and then we got to an hour. The first time we shot like 3 hours.
Tough.
We shot like 3 hours, 4 hours of footage, but we like lost a lot of it because we had a lot of camera issues we didn't know about and shit.
We probably lost some of the best footage we had that episode. We had some good shit.
That's how it be.
I was talking about that Tinder Premium and shit. Boy, that was hilarious.
Yeah, nah. So that was, but like then we realized. So we tried. Then we was like, all right, hours easy. Like hours easy.
Hours really not. It's nothing.
Yeah, hours easy.
Especially if you got one, 2, 3 topics. If you got 3 topics, it's over with. Don't even past the introduction. You gonna bounce topic to topic from the introduction, and then you know what I'm saying. Yeah. After that, 3 topics, you can't spend 10 minutes.
Yeah, so then we tried to keep it around like an hour 30. And then by hour 30, then you just start getting into the person. It was like, all right. And then you be like, so it was like, but then like hour 45 and shit, y'all can bullshit. And throughout about an hour 30, you just not get to the person because you already had a lot of bullshit.
And you can always tell.
Yeah.
You can always tell when it's like, all right, cool, I need to go in.
Yeah, and like sometimes, like, I would say the last podcast, Jig's podcast, we got a whole nother 30, 45 minutes. I ain't even aired because like there's so much to talk. It was like when this shit first happened, there's just so much to talk about.
Yeah, that one was real information.
Yeah,
that was
like there's so much more.
Hell,
There's more. We killed a wine bottle. We started killing beers. We was like the bottom. We still got a whole bottom of the beers, can whatever. Like we got a whole.
Jig was a great guest on it, and it's funny because she was. It fucks me up how shy Jig says that she is, because I'm just like, Jig.
You're not shy at all.
I told her I was.
She be like, I'm an introvert. I'm like, no,
I was like, Jig, that's not
she
you.
said it out loud one day, and I was like,
it fucks me up. Cause I remember the first time not the first time she had a party, but it was a party. She's like, hey, Don, when you get on the microphone, I was like, Jig, I'm actually surprised you don't like. Not to say the Jig talk a lot, but she has such a commanding.
She don't like hearing her voice out loud like that shit. Some people had that problem.
She has such a commanding.
And I really feel like
I just would think Jig just was like whatever, but you know what I mean? Like,
I take hearing your voice.
I feel like once she gets over that, you gotta hear it a lot.
The first time I heard my voice, I was like, yo, delete that.
That's how it be.
That's how it be. Delete that.
The first time I heard my voice, I was like, I guess I wasn't compared because the people I was rapping out wasn't in comparison to them rap wise. So I heard my voice, I was like, oh, this shit fire.
Hey, look,
I was like, this shit fire. I was like, hold on. Hold on, I'm working with something. I was like,
I said,
okay.
Oh, is that what I sound like?
Yeah,
hold on, wait a
I thought I had a hit too. I was like, oh, this is my first verse, nigga. I'm playing this for everybody. Like, this is my first verse, nigga. And they like, hey, this shit fire.
See, no lie, I got a homie that really won't rap. Like he could probably have some kind of career on that shit if he could get past him. Like he was like, man, I don't want people to know it's me. You got like screw my voice or something, chop and screw my voice. Like
he did something. He worried about his career more than his rap. They can't knock a nigga for that, but he cares. I think I know the same hope you talking about, but he can't.
Man,
because he got a flow. He got a eclectic taste of music. So like when nigga got good taste of music, you could create it. That's my philosophy. Like, That's why I like if a nigga could rap, a nigga could DJ. If a nigga can make good music, a nigga could DJ because you got to listen to good music. Yeah. You know what it sounds like. The same way I feel like if a nigga could party, if a nigga knows like what makes a good party, the intricacies of a party, like somebody like Jig knows what makes a good party, you could also DJ because you know like everything is just what it's creating. It's just a creative force. And you could choose any branch on it you want.
I'm not saying because niggas be stopping at the tree like this is the only tree that I fuck with.
Yeah,
like, there's some other shit that you fuck with too, but niggas.
A tree has so many branches, bro. You could be on the.
Me and Charlie had this conversation. We had it right before I left. I don't know if you remember, but you were telling me how you do some of your beats too. So I thought it was all drop. He's like, nah, I be doing some of my beats too, and I was like, oh word. And you was just like, yeah, bro, I be trying to be on everything, and I was like, man, like we were talking about like the trouble of promoting that sometimes. Yeah.
It's hard to stick like. Right now, I ain't saying I'm more focused on the podcast. The podcast is something I'm dropping every week. So it's like, I am like.
You want to get good at this.
I am trying to get good at this because like, I'm a person who thinks you got to put all your focus into something and treat everything like a job. Even if it's your hobby, you're doing it, treat it like a job. So that's why we got it like this.
These niggas ain't official as hell, yo.
Yeah, you feel me? That's why we got it like this. But also, it did suck because I'm taking the time because I got music ready to go, right? Mix master ready to go. Songs that
really the same shit. I should 100%.
Drop. Like I'm going to drop them. You feel me? I'm going to drop some shit, but it's like focus and like it's also good to multitask because it makes you think of shit more and like think the other way.
It's like being a multi-sport athlete.
No, what y'all doing?
You know
what you was talking about? Like
soccer might help you in football. Like
you feel me?
Like and that's what I think about this shit. Like
or the rounds in football might help you in basketball.
How you said you wanted to be equal good at like let's say like rapping, singing, DJing, clothes, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's you making yourself useful in more than one area. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, if you're not gonna get scooped up on the clothes shit, okay, cool. They heard your DJing shit,
type shit.
Cool. They heard your music shit.
Type
you know what
shit.
I'm saying? Those are different lanes.
But back to
so then I have time to work. And
back to what you were saying, like it is hard, like to like promote everything.
It's
like,
tough.
Like if I'm sitting here promoting my rapping, promote my podcast, still trying to help them promote her shit, and then like whatever else endeavor, like me and him got clothes in his eyes we sitting on. It's like you can't do all that as one man.
And you gotta do it as the right way.
Yeah, you gotta do it as the right man.
You gotta do it the right way.
The goal is to be able to tie all that shit in together, so like the package comes out right. So right now we in the stage to just let everything branch out,
which is
like,
a good time right now.
And then branches get.
It's a good time to stay in the crib because y'all niggas live together too. Which is great.
And it's like I'm glad I said on the last podcast. I was like, this is a great time that we had like started this shit before the pandemic. So like we got the shit like now. Like we go shoot music videos. Like we got multiple cameras. We got everything we need. Like,
this pandemic gonna fuck people up because you know what I'm saying. A lot of people fuck up with their momentum. You know what I'm saying? They snowball and get going and get big, and then
they stop.
Whatever moment in life, whatever they call it, or whatever happens, it'd be this, that, or that. You know what I'm saying? They'll let that stop. Oh, I gotta tend to that. Now they momentum done slowed down, and there's no more growth.
I've said this.
You got to keep the momentum going.
This is the time of the content creator because this is like, and I've been saying that. We said before we know this shit. I think it might have been on the Jay Cannon episode, like. We was talking about how like it's just gonna shut shit down. It's like people in the crib, like you see how OnlyFans is growing up. Like, OnlyFans blowing up.
They said that shit went up like 60-70%.
This nigga made beats in his boxes.
I do not care for them to go crazy big when that later on and shit in life, but. For right now, we're gonna get the chicken. I gotta get it.
Beats in his box.
If a nigga didn't have a bird belly and shit, I might be on that motherfucker.
Well, look, crib, bro. I walked in the crib. This nigga had his laptop sitting on the kitchen table and was fucking cooking eggs in his box.
And that's it.
Record.
Hey, look, for the OnlyFans though. For the OnlyFans, it get like that sometimes. Look, as a girl, look, it get like that sometimes. You gotta, for the OnlyFans.
That nigga drops a sex symbol. Look at
that. This nigga dropping a nigga on OnlyFans. Nobody gonna start Googling.
That nigga OnlyFans.
This nigga always talking about it. He's like, I'm about to be in the kitchen cooking eggs on OnlyFans. I said, nigga, you better have a hot
plate in your room. He said, in one kitchen.
A hot plate, nigga. You be cooking eggs in your room.
He said, a hot plate, nigga.
You about to eggs in your drawers in the kitchen, nigga. Like, you got shit fucked up.
Like, for real, I would do that. I really would make OnlyFans in this time.
It's not only for naked girls, bro.
So you don't have one?
No, it was all. I
was like, hey, go ahead, bro.
It's pending. It's on the way. Yeah, that's what it is. It's on the way.
Hey, put it in the comments if y'all need it, people, because you never know.
Hey, let me know, y'all. I'm on it. I got y'all. I got it. I'm for real, because it's somebody told me somebody got 40,000 followers on OnlyFans. If that's $1 a month that you charging and $40,000 a month on OnlyFans, you up a month?
Damn, Charlie.
Come on now.
We these and then we got one more round of shots.
Oh,
one more round of baby shots and then we done.
I'm not finna be able to ride my bike. Y'all see my bike?
So how about we make a cup and then a shot?
So we can make a cup of dress. You can make some more. Oh, we ain't got no more limes. We got tonic water though. What we need for?
Nigga, there's a lot in here. Hey.
There's a lot in here. There's 3 shots. There's 3 shots.
It's like right here, yo. That's a lot.
The rest of that is bottle, bro. The rest of that is just bottle, bro.
Hold on.
The rest of that is just bottle, bro. That's just,
man, he trying to get.
That's just the bottom.
That's how I was first episode. They didn't even see me first episode.
We
gonna take it at the end. We gonna make some drinks right now.
First episode, they didn't see me. I was in there done. Faded. Cause they was in there
first episode we was drinking
these shots.
We cooked a liter too.
They had this
first episode we cooked a liter.
Oh man. Hell no.
And it was some 110 proof.
Y'all niggas in here smack it.
I'm talking about they took a video, like a little recap video. I don't remember
95 proof. It's still pretty high, but yeah, 110 proof is insane.
And I would say that's just some good gin. It's a good way, it's a good way to step into the gym.
Nice.
It's a good way.
I'm not mad at it.
Hey, look, hey.
Off air, I did say I really don't like.
I really did. I felt bad. I was like, damn, I was about to say tequila. I said, but man, I just said gin. I was just like,
tequila. I don't know.
Earlier, look.
Yeah, I seldom times had tequila too. For real, I want to say that's under a handful.
We drank tequila on the second episode.
Nah, I fuck with tequila.
And I didn't get drunk off tequila for real.
I've been smacked off tequila. I work in Galaxy.
It takes a lot to get me smacked off tequila.
Cause you don't stay as drunk as you expect. Nah.
But when you get there,
When we was in LA, that's all they was drinking in
hell
LA,
yeah,
tequila.
Bro, we got to the Airbnb, bro. Nigga had like 4 bottles of tequila.
All the Mexicans
That's
out there in
all
LA.
they was
Hell
drinking
yeah.
in LA. We went
That's
to
where
the
they
bar.
make the tequila.
It was
It's in
got,
Mexico.
What did he get? Like 4 shots of the tequila, and it was like $100 and some or some shit like that.
Where at?
You don't remember that?
I did?
No.
I'm about to say, bro, y'all should have stopped me, bro.
Hey, look.
I'm like, y'all should
No,
have
bro.
stopped me.
One time.
Right
Okay, so like one time I'm at the boat, right, and I went and I was like, I'm gonna get some scotch. I was like, I'm gonna grab scotch. Like, they had I seen they had.
Hey, that's different too, though.
Scotch, yeah, I like scotch.
Scotch will hit you.
I really fuck with
Scotch will hit you.
I fuck with scotch.
I'm like,
I haven't fucked with scotch like
I'm
that.
looking around. I'm like, okay, bet they got the blue label. In my head, I'm thinking, that's the black label. The black label is the middle one, if I'm not mistaken. There's the red label, black label, then the blue label.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking
the green label.
Ooh, I ain't seen. Oh no, I
There's
did.
a platinum label.
I seen green label at Morris Deli's. No, okay, so I grabbed.
Talking about Johnny Walker.
Y'all speaking Spanish right now.
Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker Scotch.
Johnny
Walker black label.
I wish I would have said Scotch. Hey, but we couldn't have got through a whole bottle. Hey, I would have been smacked off.
No, we be smacked right here.
Oh my god, I'm talking about. He said, I'm looking around. I'm like, oh, okay, bet the blue label. Hey, bet I'm thinking that's the middle one. I'm like, bet let me get that on the rocks with just a splash of water. Bet. He like, oh, you want the blue label? I'm like. Yeah, the blue label is probably $20, something like that. He like, nah, nigga, that's $70, $79 for the shot. I'm like, nah.
Plus you ain't. Y'all was in LA?
No, I don't know where
this was at the boat.
I don't know where you
was.
was.
Oh, Indiana,
yeah.
Oh,
this
shit.
is the boat. He like, it's $79 for the shot. I'm like, I'm good, bro. Just give me I said, give me Wolford or something. I'm smooth.
Some bullshit. I feel you. Not some bullshit, but you know what I mean? Some in my price shit.
I didn't, $79 for the shot. I'm cool.
But could you imagine being like, all right, word?
Because I was almost pulling out.
I
turned around.
Look at Charlie!
It was some shit I did, bro. So Vegas, bro. I don't remember. It was a few years back.
Oh, that sounds about right.
I'm with some girl in Vegas, bro. Like, she been spending money. I've been spending money.
But you got
so it's like I'm at the club, bro. You feel me? And it's like it's a great night. It's a great night, and I'm like, all right, let's get drunk. Like, we've been drunk early, we not drunk, and I go to the club. I'm like, let me get some Hennessy. You feel me? And the motherfucker says $40 for the shot. For the 2 Hennessy's. So it's like,
for 2? That's actually not.
These cups though.
That's not crazy bad to be in Vegas.
But nah, and then she said, but for 90, she said you get these cups, and these cups was like it's big, and she was like, I poured a drink before I put the ice in there, and I paid in one night. I bought 3 of these cups,
and she poured the alcohol in the ice,
and then put the little.
I'ma come clean
on the side.
I'ma come clean. Pussy, how you doing some other shit, man?
Pussy,
like,
hey,
I'm not mad.
You all the way out.
You said 93 times. If you would said like 5 or 6, I'm like, hey, Charlie, he was tripping. 3 times?
Yeah, you in the $200 range.
You know what I mean? Like,
you in the $200 range.
I was so damn sleepy. I'm like, bro, the only thing that's keeping me from falling asleep right now in this club
is the potential.
The potential was.
Hey.
I'm in Vegas, like with the potential. Like, I ain't really worried about that. You feel me? Like, but it's just like I gotta stay up. You feel me? I'm just trying to be active. I'm not in lube. I can sleep at home.
You're not in the crib.
I can sleep at home. So I'm like, bro, to stay active, I need to be drinking. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I was in Vegas, bro, I'd rather just give me the Molly. I ain't like Molly like that, but. Give me another something. Cause you go broke trying to be drunk in Vegas.
Yeah.
No fucking alcoholics in Vegas is millionaires.
Because you can't.
Somebody told me you got to be ready for Vegas. That. I don't think I'm ready for Vegas.
No, bro.
I don't think I'm ready for Vegas right now.
I ain't gonna
My
say
pockets are not ready for Vegas.
No, I have a mild gambling and you know what I'm saying. And if
I'll say that right now.
I say I wasn't ready for Vegas. I just had
enough
money for it. Like I wasn't ready. I just had enough money for it, and I got back and had to rethink about some shit.
Nigga had to
I had to go think about some shit, decision making, and had to like, all right, Charlie, wisen up, like, cause that was not it. Like you paying.
But and I say that with Charlie. Charlie's not you not like an irresponsible ass nigga.
Nah, but
I would trust you in a situation on like. I'll be alright.
I would say I'm not irresponsible, but I am the nigga on the front line. I am gung-ho.
He said the nigga on the front.
I'm the gung-hoest of niggas to do.
Are you want some, bro? I got you.
Let's go, man.
Hold on, wait a minute. $100 we go to the front of the line.
Man, wake your ass up, nigga. Drink and shit. Oh, nigga, you sleep, man. Let's get some more shots.
He said
and
the
like,
front line.
when I be on the front line, sometimes I don't think about
Hey,
how much the artillery costs.
I will say, Charlie kept me going some of these times in LA. It was sometimes I cannot. I'm done. I'm slumped. Bro, get up. Hey, bro. You know what I'm saying? He hit me up with my arm smacking me up. I'm like,
you gotta get in the zone. Especially when I'm out of town, like, I gotta get in these zones.
You gotta take
sometimes I
advantage
feel
of
how
every
Frank
moment.
be moving.
Oh, yeah.
Cause you gotta get in these zones. Fuck that. I'm good, nigga.
Because really, there's so many advantageous shit that people don't take advantage. They don't even see. They just don't even look at it. Like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. Or that might take an extra 10 minutes. Or I might have to.
I'm spending 10 minutes on
go initiate that conversation or something.
I don't care if he's walking out the door and somebody stopped and wanted to talk some shit. Oh, what's the shit you trying to talk?
Hey,
really? I'm trying to.
You really do never know, and that's what I realized. Like, now that's real because when we go out of town, like I try to be like, man, I know I'm tired right now, but
you got.
What would I be doing back home? Taking a nap? Fuck that shit.
Bro, I'm talking about some of our days
I
was.
can't get this bitch open. It's my bro. Like, hold on.
Don't you got to bang it? No,
There's something in there?
I don't even, bro.
I don't even know.
I'm gonna tell you something. Like, we don't use them shakers in the bars, bro, because them is different.
There's liquor in here.
No, there's water. That's ice.
Oh, you put ice on it?
Yeah, that's all the ice.
So you never poured this liquor out of it?
Nah. That's the ice. Well, I poured this cocktail out of it, but that was early in the conversation. Like, that motherfucker, yeah.
I mean, I'm really cool with.
We still got a good bottle.
I'm really cool with something on ice with some.
Hey, this man Charlie different, y'all. Alright.
Yeah.
I got Irish blood, man.
Jamaican Irish.
Well,
what type of mix is that?
Here, you can put the rest of that in there. There ain't that much left.
What type of mix is that?
If there's more than what you. Oh, he took the shot.
I'm not. Hey, I drink. All right, yo.
Yeah,
I'm gonna feel it in the morning, but I drink. All right.
Look, I'm gonna say I definitely got this. I'm definitely gonna get another plate of food. I don't know how the grits is expanded in the belly, but I definitely need something else. I'm gonna get something else.
Before we finish this out, let's spend a couple of minutes. We got like 20 minutes. Spend on some shit you heard about, Josh. Some shit you heard about going on these streets.
Oh man, there's some foolish shit going on. There's some tragic shit. I'll start with some tragic shit. Like, I'll be sad, unfortunate. I'll be pissed. I'll be ready to kill a motherfucker. There's just like, this would be one thing I'll be ready to kill a motherfucker over. There's not many things that somebody say I could sit there and kill somebody over. I didn't see the whole details. It's probably some kind of prenuptial agreement.
That was a big build-up. I want to know what the fuck it is,
it's a big build-up. It's a big.
Talking about the Adele shit.
Adele lost $140 million in divorce court.
Think about it. If a woman did that to a man, though, how would they feel?
They said when I was reading, they said her net worth was 190.
Jeff Bezos, yeah,
was 190. So if he took 140 of 190,
he took way more than her net worth.
No, they said he took clear over 50%. So, like, imagine that. I gotta kill you. During this quarantine, I've been watching too many Narcos and Snowfalls and too many Netflix shows that have my mind corrupted. And at this point, I would have had to kill you.
I'm sorry. I don't want everybody to hear this because if it ever comes to a situation, then it's gonna be like, it's just evidence, but I would have to fucking kill you.
Really?
You did not sing these notes, nigga.
Can't take that much.
And he should feel wrong. Like, I don't guess I would never felt that type of bitterness towards somebody. But I cannot sit and take somebody's hard-earned money. Like, I'm gonna take my cut.
If we sat down on this idea, and you know what I'm saying, and you prosper from it, great. And we was together on the idea. Cool, I need a cut, or you know what I'm saying, you didn't give me a cut, I need a cut.
But he also said that some of the songs was about him too.
It don't matter, bro. Just because I broke your heart, no, that don't mean.
But I'm gonna be devil's advocate. Women do that shit all the time, though. And there's not that much news behind it. Now, I'm not saying that it's wrong, but I'm just saying that it happens.
Oh
You feel me?
It's wild. That's seldom times that you hear it. That it's the woman getting 140
now,
taken
I
from
think
her.
as men, that's
what rang alarm to me. I'm like, whoa.
Now, I think as men, we're just like, would we want to be like that? No, because naturally men are the
but
bread makers, the bake. You know what I mean?
But would you, Charlie? You said you wouldn't. You got Adele on that, and she's like, man, you find her sleeping off or whatever the situation was happening.
I think he cheated on her. That's what I heard.
It's like,
so if he did that shots at nigga, I was like, goddamn.
So all right. So say it's 50-50. All right, and then if we got one kid and I got the kid, then we gotta take that for like 25% out. So now you lose 12.5, and I'm up.
This nigga trying to get math.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold on, damn, did I miss something real quick?
I'm up another 12.5. So now you would say if you got 50, you got what? 37.5, and I got 62.5. You feel me? But if we got two kids, we gotta do another 25. And you feel what I'm saying like that? So if he got the kids,
hey, Charlie's fucking me up right now.
He's got the expenses. He's ready for this. He's so ready for the freaking yeah, you got. Hey, Jig, you watching this?
I'm not saying.
He's ready. If he got the kids, then the numbers probably add up.
Type shit.
If he got the kids, the numbers probably add up. That's all I'm saying.
Because
that's why the numbers add up with the women, because the women usually got the kids.
Oh, and you gotta think they used to a certain style of living. So now think about it. You was eating them chicken sandwiches from McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
Then with the Chick-fil-A.
But look though,
it was different.
If that style of living is because of me, and I'm gone now, do you need to keep that up?
But the kids, though, I'm talking about. But the kids, though, they used to it because, like, I think they don't want the kids.
But you already hitting me for child support, so you getting whatever I'm making.
But we getting this alimony. We not talking about.
Yeah, you're right.
Crazy.
No, it's so much. Oh,
we talking about
you talking about? Damn, I forgot. Yeah, we have to complete back end.
So, but you gotta think, and maybe that nigga's accustomed to living that way. So now.
Yeah,
it's fucked up, ain't it, bro? The system's fucked up.
Oh my god, and I'm gonna have to deal with this.
If you gave me a house of this size, cause y'all got a great size house. If I just got one of these cribs, I'm good. Bro, by myself, like I'm
feeling new space in this motherfucker every day. I'm like, yo,
niggas want 200 million. Like what? Like that's crazy. Nah, it's fucked up.
And it's crazy for girls who want the same shit too. That's also crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm like, women get that shit all the time. Like, you think these rappers ain't paying for their baby mamas like to be like, hey, chill.
Like,
that's the thing. Imagine got.
These niggas is bugging.
Not Elon Musk. What's his name? Jeff Bezos.
Oh, I thought you meant Elon Musk too, but Jeff Bezos, billionaire. His wife's a billionaire now. His ex-wife's a billionaire now.
Killed. You gotta die.
No, but for him, he don't.
I'm sorry.
He's still a billionaire.
Cool, still. No, you can't clear me of that much. I would rather take that loss at the boat. I would rather take that loss in the dice game. I'd rather take that loss.
It's different. Somebody that rich, life ain't changing. She getting stock. She getting bonds. She can bring probably like half of that's probably in Amazon stock and shit like that. So she probably got billions worth of shit. But not just in like he probably just had to here you go bitch.
It ain't liquid.
Ain't no cash flow. Ain't no accounts.
So it's different when you talking that type of money. But like
it ain't like I can pull up my PNC like I see 90 how many zeros.
Like damn her shit. She could call Chase Bank and get a statement like 140 million. That's statementable. You feel me? Like no, that's it.
I was saying, did you put some more of that? I just took it straight to that. Then.
Nah, I ain't put shit.
Hey, they was dead. That's what I'm at the bottom. Hey, y'all, I am smacked.
Alright, we got the bottom of the bottles run through. What else we got? We got stuff.
Oh, what have we got on here, man?
That's how I get, bro. We drunk.
We got stuck on our damn.
Jesus.
What's on the list? What do I got on the list? Oh, tonight's Tuesday, right? They said tonight's supposed to be the biggest full moon of the year, 2020. It's the pink moon.
Yeah,
so that's gonna be some good
energy. We get that energy cracking.
You know,
you probably see your bike ride.
Hey, type
shit.
Hey,
you got stones. Put your stones out.
There's no way. I'm about to be walking my bike back to the crib like, hey, baby, get that chicken. Hey,
because he's another Shelby Park liver. You feel me? Shout Spencer Shelby Park.
Shout Shelby Park.
Shout Drop Shelby Park.
Oh yeah, you know.
Might tell Shelby before you email it back at Shelby Park, be like, hey, them niggas was doing shit.
Hey, well, for real, we gonna own
the niggas next door.
Hey, they gonna look back on these podcasts in 5 years. We gonna own this block.
Next door's one is for real.
The dude, what's his name?
Dom
Dom and
You lying?
Yeah.
That's his fuck. I'm about to call his.
That Beamer?
Yeah,
That Beamer. I'm looking at this shit. I'm about to look at that nigga and be like, hey, hold on.
What else on this list?
Let me call this shit.
If you FaceTime,
I'm gonna call him right now.
And more.
If you FaceTime, make sure you're screen recording.
Todd foolery, you know what I'm saying? The NBA, they're in this quarantine shit. They trying to curb not fucking with it. They trying to get the NBA horse going on. Round up some NBA folks and get the horse going.
Yeah, the screen
Don
recording.
Batch, I'm on the hey. So I saw you. Hey,
you got the screen record?
I got the screen record on.
Get the screen record.
So I'm over at Charlie's crib, right? Charlie and Drop. I see your fucking orange fucking Beamer. I'm about to take a picture with it. I was like, hold on. That look familiar, but I ain't know. That's okay. You know what I mean? Like, look, we got you on a podcast right now. Dom, I'm over smack.
Bottom of her bottle.
Hey, look, hey, Dom, say it again.
Bottom of the bottle.
Look at him. Hey, look.
You got the screen recorder?
They said we got the one that saw me over. I said, hold on, Dom's next. And that makes sense because I got it on there. Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm over. Hey, I'm smacked as a bitch right now. I got my mask. I'm coming over after this, all right? Because I didn't realize you live nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah, Shelby Park.
It might not even be that.
It might even be that.
A hop skip, you know.
Just a nigga listen to.
Wait.
What's up?
FaceTiming me right now?
I'm FaceTiming you right now.
During.
You ain't got an Android no more?
Come on, we iPhone baby. Dom, we iPhone now. Come on, look at me. Hey, people. Hey, it fucks people up. They're like, Dominic, you ain't got the Android no more. I'm like, I'm done. I had it. Hey,
you was on Skype before, what?
Hey, look.
Hey, I only know that.
Facebook Messenger. Look,
I got my son on Skype.
Hey,
man,
Dom, I'm about to call you back in like. Whenever this is over, like 15-20 minutes, I'm about to. Hey, I got my mask and everything. Look, so I'm gonna come over here on some safety shit. All right, but hey, I'm gonna see you, brother. All right, peace out.
You gonna be on this episode. You gonna be on the screen.
Yo, that's I'm gonna send that shit to you.
Yeah,
that's hilarious, man.
Yeah, that's Dom right there. So Shelby Park out here. Well, what you say?
Uptown. I don't even remember what I said.
NBA and the horse dumb shit.
Oh, they gonna round up NBA players. I don't know how they gonna do it with under 10 and camera crews and all of that shit.
They're gonna do it online, so you can do horse
online.
You can do horse via live, can't you?
I didn't even think about that. So I guess they can. You gotta do the shot. Yeah. You gotta do the shot. Right. No, that's a terrible idea. Don't do that. Don't do that. That is not it. NBA. Don't do that. Y'all seen the 2K tournament film? No, don't do that.
Oh, was that shit trash?
I didn't.
Nobody watched it.
Look,
I didn't watch it.
You heard about it? Did you see about it?
I ain't seen it on Twitter.
What I did see about was IG live battles though.
Oh, those IG live battles been fire.
Demon time. Look.
What's your favorite one?
Demon time. Demon time. That's my favorite. Who's IG I've been fucking with? Anytime that Dre gets on IG is crazy. Anytime
about the battles. Like,
you
know, like the Scott Storch.
Yeah, it was crazy. No, when I said T-Pain. When Jonte and Neo went at it.
I didn't see that. That's the only one.
No, that's the only one I haven't seen.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, cause I'm a R&B ass nigga.
Yeah.
When T-Pain and Jonte, cause T-Pain's like
my
biggest.
Jonte and Neo.
See that's the one I was looking for was the Dream and Sean Garrett. That was the R&B one.
Sean Garrett was.
Hey, I need you to get it closer.
Tweaker.
That nigga licking his lips the whole time.
I threw up on the camera.
Hey, he was in there like this, y'all. He was.
That nigga was different.
He was in the game.
He was different. So fucking the Neo Jonte battle was crazy because like I'm an R&B ass nigga.
Yeah.
And nigga Neo brought that. Maybe this decision was a mistake. Hey, I was like, and nigga Jonte was playing like some Aaliyah cuts. And then Chris Brown cuts. I was like,
I think that's the great about it. You like, oh damn,
because they were showing.
Didn't know that. I didn't know that was you. Because
they were showing shit they wrote on, not that they sang on, but that they wrote on. Yeah. That nigga Jonte got some cuts, and then like Neo's one of my favorite niggas because like, bro, Neo's different. That first album.
I was probably.
Hey, nigga, like that's my shit, bro.
Man,
I'm gonna tell you something. Drop. Did you graduate 2011?
Yeah.
So we was in 7th grade type shit. I remember that shit.
Yeah. Hey,
it was a white
that's
bitch.
what I say.
Haycraft. Hey, she had like ass out of all the white bitches. I'm sorry. Shout out to my black women. Because we ain't on that shit no more.
What's that one?
But you know what I mean? Look.
What's that one? You talking about taking the bitches? Say we talking about taking the bitch's name off the fucking voicemail, taking the bitch's name, shit off the calendar.
Bro.
Nah, I was thinking of that shit, dog.
Hey, Neo was gonna do some shit on that first time.
Yeah, Neo had the
Neo
break up.
Y'all think Neo make it to the? Nah, definitely. That ain't a question.
What's up?
Neo definitely got the R&B Hall of Fame.
Oh no, because he's wrote so many hits.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Well, I was gonna ask the question, but then I'm like, wait a minute, let me check myself.
Nah, Neo's wrote so many hits.
Like, see me, I'm a producer. I really fucked with that. What's it? Scott Storch and Timbaland.
That was hard too.
That gotta change my answer machine.
That was
nice, but like
that nigga Scott Storch got hits.
It's that voicemail. That Neo voicemail was hard.
Scott Storch got hits.
I'm listening.
I ain't even know he was behind half of them shits. You know,
the
Lil Jon T.
No, Lil Jon was different.
Okay, that's two.
Because he played an Usher joint, and I was like, yo.
No, he said Lil Jon was behind Gasolina.
He played the Gasolina.
I was like, whoa.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
He played the Gasolina.
He said Lil Jon was behind Gasolina. I'm like, nah, that's
on.
Did he say Money Money Gas? Is that Lil Jon?
He's in the background the whole time. What? He was in the background the whole time.
And he's a producer. He probably produced it.
Bro, Lil Jon a hood nigga too.
Yeah, man.
We remember them Atlanta tapes.
Yeah. Lil Jon.
Come on, man.
East Side Boys. Where the East Side Boys at right now?
Where are the East Side Boys right now? They probably raising their children.
I want to see where are they now or something with the East Side Boys. What they doing? They probably raising their kids.
He said they probably raising their kids.
That's
great. Hey, look, I laughed at that, y'all, but that's great. Keep doing that shit. That's beautiful.
They probably are. The East Side Boys probably raising their kids through college. They probably keep the good gas in for the young boys.
They probably own some cribs, you know what I mean?
Yeah, own some cribs. Like, the East Side Boys probably, because it was never just Lil Jon. I don't know if probably just Lil Jon now on this shit.
You scared. Yeah. You scared. Stop acting like you scared. That's all I'm thinking about. B.I.B.I. Why you acting like a... Oh, that's what happened right there.
We can go down like that. There's some... Man, that's a crazy fact. 70% of the deaths 70% of the corona deaths in Chicago
are black people.
Were black people. Yeah, that's wild to me. I mean, given it if...
And they're only like 30% of the population or some shit. And I may be fucking up right now, y'all. That's just what I remember seeing when I read it.
You said they're 30% of the population, and 70% of that 30% was
type shit.
Come on, man.
They kill all black people.
What y'all trying to do?
Which that's what they wanted to do. That's what they wanted to do.
That's crazy to me.
Wow, numbers.
You know, billionaires and motherfuckers was hyped when like a disease like this who affects the poor, because the poor. I don't have health insurance. And then when my job left me off, I don't have a savings account. I had that before I left for touring and shit, but then I was like, I'll be back, I'll be good. This affects people who are broke. Imagine that woman with 2 or 3 kids. Imagine me, a nigga who's out here trying to do different stuff, trying to go from different cities and trying to just like put himself on. He puts his savings account on his dreams. And he comes back. It's just like...
Bro, there was a girl I worked with. She's pregnant.
Bro!
Kid. And you know what I'm saying? She got $41 to her name the day before they closing restaurants down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got $41. Y'all talking about y'all closing restaurants down tomorrow?
What is $41?
What am I supposed to do? She got $41. What can you do with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's tragic. That's tough. Motherfuckers is really going through that shit.
Niggas is struggling, man. I mean, it's just like, it's so fucked too, because like with our system, I mean, $1,200 is gonna be cool, but it's like I can get that a month. But I guess they giving $600 a month to people who got unemployed. But it's just like, or a week. But it's just like, imagine if you got a little check from the government every month. That's like, hey, this is just for living. This is just for you living. This is for where you stay at. Take care of everything else. You know, it's crazy right now, man. It's just really exposing everything, exposing like what we actually need. Not want, what we actually need. Like, just money for food and stuff, man. I mean, like, thank God I wasn't on some bullshit before this shit popped off because a nigga wouldn't have any money to go to the grocery store. So it's just like, it really hurts me. Cause I'm
some
just
folks
like,
are coming back from vacation.
You feel,
some folks
bro?
are coming back
but
from.
I also think it's a good thing because you gotta get that shit in check. Because like some people, like a lot of people, like everybody's affected, but some people like they weren't living check to check. They still had some like passive income that wasn't depend on what they did today.
Yeah.
So it's like, and that's what everybody should be having. Like, you should always have passive income. That doesn't matter what you do today. That money gonna come in regardless.
Yeah.
Like, and that's some shit that we not learn, we not taught, but like Jewish people are taught that shit.
Boy,
it's like,
shout out to the Jews, man.
Like,
y'all niggas know how to keep y'all shit in order, man. God,
like, luckily, like, our niggas knows about that shit, so like, I was able to like, oh, I got this. That's all. Like, being a musician, you got passive income when it comes to streams. Like, so it's like, if you want to make some more money, you just go out there and fucking poach your fucking shit on every fucking thing you got online. Tell niggas to go to sleep with your shit on repeat and fucking shit. You gonna wake up with a good $20 extra because niggas done streamed your shit.
Which
like,
that shit I haven't done yet.
That's
so
passive income. We got that shit. That shit just already out there. It's gonna make us money regardless of what we do today.
And I think Bandcamp is like dismissing all those fees. So
so like,
shout out to Bandcamp.
So like that's what we got, and it's something that everybody should have. And like the people who don't have passive income right now are feeling it, and it's like it sucks. And I know, but it's like you gotta do some shit too, because I know.
Which I will say, I don't have that much passive income. I wish you niggas stream my shit.
Yeah, I was just giving you.
That's what I was saying.
Like I was just saying you before the conversation, you probably didn't know you had that passive income.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
but I would. Hey, if you.
Streaming shit.
The magic one.
Hold on, we gonna put a link right here, man.
Domdi.co. If you go to that motherfucker,
right
.co,
there,
not com, .co, C-O, alright?
Link's right here.
But yeah, so I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's fucking nuts right now.
So I tell everybody, get this time to think about how we gonna get our finances in order. So when this shit happens again, which is I think it's gonna happen again in probably like 4 years, they said.
For real?
That's what I heard. I don't know, got a little word,
I'll be ready,
I ain't gonna tell you where I heard it from, but I heard
mask and all, nigga. N95, not the shit. You feel me? N95.
It's gonna kill more people than it did now. It's gonna kill more people. But it's coming like 4 years.
Well, they said 2012 we all died too, so.
Yeah, but who knows? But the people been right. They've been right. So I just say, like, stay prepared. Just like think of diversifying your income. Yeah. Like, you got them streams, so you just think about it. I just gotta post that shit more. I might have dropped this tape 2 or 3 years ago, but shit, somebody who I met a year ago, I ain't heard it.
That's crazy.
You feel me? Like, and you just gotta fucking just post that shit and get that shit. I post some old shit, some shit you know that's fire. That's more your fire and shit.
That niggas didn't listen to type.
Yeah,
shit.
man. Yeah, run this back. Run this back.
Hey,
Making TikTok with Chris. TikTok ain't got this shit. Yeah, TikTok ain't got none of your arsenal before. TikTok ain't got none of your arsenal before.
Hey.
You think I'm trying to put you on game? It ain't got
nigga Charlie put me in.
It ain't. You know you got some TikTok songs right now, and they ain't got none of them before. And same shit.
Y'all about to see me.
I spent an hour watching videos on how to create a TikTok today. I'm like, I got some shit that's ready for TikTok.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Charlie, what have I always told you?
Yeah.
I always tell this nigga, I'm like, this nigga Charlie a solid nigga. Me and Jay been homies since before y'all dated, but I was like, yo, I said Charlie's a solid. He's just good. He's a good man. You know what I mean? Like, I fuck with this nigga Charlie. Like, that's real. Cause like it's not no like withholding information with you. Yeah. You're like, hey, but that's what I've been on. Listen to that real quick. That's real. Yeah, that's real
too. Cause
that's
like,
real.
If we was in a city more like New York, where it's like there could be a lot of great people, it's like, but we in a smaller cities, man. It's like, I know this. Here you go. You do something with it, cause you might be able to turn it something I can't. Cause I want everybody to try to like. Cause in reality, somebody put me onto something, and I blow up off of it. I might not be able to help them out in the way that I want, but I'm like, I'm going to do whatever they can. If it's like me coming back to the city and putting them on a show, or even just to give them tickets to a show or something, whatever I can, I'm going to show love, because you got to just like, bro, we far and few in between, bro. We got to just like,
really,
everybody in the city's ready to go get a plant job, go get an assembly line job, and get on to the union and call it a day.
And I will say, Charlie was one of the people when I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to have a job when I get back. He said, why are you looking for a job? I said, damn. And that was real. I said, damn, it was real.
People told me, like, came at me and, like, told me, like, once they got on the Ford, I got on the G, like, yo, I'm good for life.
Man.
Excuse me? Like,
until they get a 22-year-old who can replace you at 45 because you making way more than this 22-year-old gonna ask for. Like, I just
until you just really don't feel like living in Louisville, Kentucky no more, and then what you gonna do? What can you do then? You work at the Ford plant and you don't want to live in Louisville no more.
And that shit happened to my pops. I mean, like, he was like making CD covers for the longest, and then Apple Music. He got laid off. You know what I mean? You just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, Jim Carrey said it best. He said his father said, I'd rather fuck up at what I want to do than like some shit I don't want to do.
Yeah.
That's some real shit. Nah. Man, hey, try to, if you do some shit, figure out how you can make money off of it.
Yeah, and do it to your best of ability, because if you want to make money off of it, you want people to feel like they got something for their money. You feel me? Like,
type shit.
You can sell a nigga something like that you put no effort into. You sell a nigga a song that you recorded on your phone, you feel me? He might have paid for it, but like, they ain't gonna do what it's supposed to do. Put your best effort into it, so when they get it, they take it with them. They be like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna keep this with me," type shit. That's why I preach to motherfuckers, go hard with everything you do, bro. Like, I might not my rap might not be the biggest, none of that shit, but it's like, I'm gonna go hard. At least when niggas know me, they know Charlie shit professional. Charlie shit look good. You wouldn't know Charlie wasn't the biggest nigga because this shit gonna look good, sound good. Pill gonna be everything right.
And also, you never know who's the right person to look at that shit.
And you don't know what rooms you talking about then. Somebody could be waiting on you. Somebody could be looking at me like,
right
Charlie
now,
doing podcast right now. I was waiting on the next song to hit him up. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You don't know. You never know what room your name's in.
Literally, if you're an art, if you make songs,
that's my philosophy.
If you make music, you one song away. If you make fucking paintings, you one painting away. If you make
you never know what might hit the right person.
Really?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Kim Legend looking at her and she's like, "Oh my gosh, this is so good."
She could have met somebody random in Kentucky who's fucking with 2026, and she just keeps seeing y'all shit from they shit and just like go dives into it, and she might just like, oh, I fuck with it and like it. Like,
hey, listen to
and that's the thing. It's the internet age, so like you really connected to so many more people than accessible.
What's it called? The 7 separation rule. Like, you only 7 people away from anybody.
Yo, everybody should really sit down, dial down, and utilize that right now. Like, maybe not get close to it,
I like play this game
but
with
make
niggas.
that phone call.
I like to play this game I played with Drop the other day. So it's a 7 separation game, something I created. If you needed to get in contact with Drake right now, what is the degrees you would go to? Who's the first person? Who's the first person you hit right now?
I won't say any names because I don't want to be like that, but I'm going to tell you something. With that tour, we met some people. And you'd be like, damn, they actually know that person who knows that person. You never fucking know.
Exactly.
You don't. You
really don't.
Especially with social media now.
I wish there would be like a great, like a bold and red around that knows somebody that knows somebody. You know what I'm saying? That knows somebody. It could go on. You know what I'm saying? That first person you call, make a phone call to that second person. That second person, you might be either there or they make a phone call and you know what I'm saying? Now you're there or like that's the rule. 7.
You never fucking know.
That's
I mean,
what I said, dog.
I mean, I just hope
I don't know. I want. It ain't you. Is it you? Say you got a homie to say they know Obama.
I got a cousin, though.
Hey, he's
Listen, I got a cousin. This was Obama was out for. He always told me, bro. He older than he's a Freemason, all that shit. He said, bro, listen, listen, because we 3 calls from Obama. That was his shit. He would say, bro, we 3 calls from Obama.
I got.
That was his shit, bro. That was his shit.
I gotta think right now because I might be 3 calls from Obama too.
Hey, you feel me? Like,
if I really think, if I had some shit that was
that call,
I'm 4 calls from Obama.
I might actually. I'm thinking about some of the people that I met and that I know recently. I might, if in the case that I had some real shit that needed to be televised. That nigga Obama might be the nigga to be like, hey, there's a young kid in Louisville, Kentucky. His name is Domdi Dillard. He goes by Dixiehwy.
So we gotta start taking advantage of these because we gotta call that person like, hey, because I've been watching this shit. We got time to watch shit, and I like to watch shows of niggas getting into power, like Struggle to Power. I like Rags and Richard stories, and it's all about connecting the dots. And sometimes it's like,
shout out to My Hero Academia, Deku. And I mean, this is some.
No, let me know. Let me know.
But like Deku like started off at nothing, and he got his power from All Might, and then he's that nigga now. Like he could potentially be the number one. Hey, I'll be
like,
yeah, we got more problems. Whenever you gotta leave, you know we can end this show. We had 2 hours right now.
I need to get back to the crib soon.
Cool. So we can end it.
My woman making chicken Alfredo. Trust a black woman who knows how to make chicken Alfredo.
Is it black?
No cat black woman. I'm smashing.
No, I didn't say is she black. I said is the chicken blackened? Is it blackened? Chicken
I'm gonna complain.
Alfredo?
I don't know how the hell she make that shit. Trust her, okay? Look. But
it's been a good episode. Did we run through your tomfoolery?
Yeah. The only thing we missed, I don't think we missed anything really. Man, y'all probably it won't do no good. I hope a lot of y'all took advantage of today's Taco Tuesday at Taco Bell. Taco Bell was giving away Doritos Locos tacos.
I wish I would have let me know that beforehand. I would.
That's what I said. Hey, look, you know what I'm saying. Look. Some people might have already knew, took advantage. That could have been a craze. We didn't know about.
They might be doing the next Tuesday.
Maybe. Look out for that. You know, during the quarantine time, Doritos Locos tacos on the Taco Tuesday at Taco Bell.
Yep.
Sponsor me too on that.
We gonna end on that one. Hopefully they do it again next phase, and hopefully they make a plant-based taco for my homie Spencer behind there. Plant-based trapping shirt on right now. You know what it is. This is the Bottom of the Bottle podcast. I am your host, Charlie 3 times, a.k.a. the last of the dinosaur. I got my guest co-host. Let him tell himself.
Drop a canna, drop top 120, drop top. That's me.
And we got our special guest. It was a great guest, a great episode. I love it. Tell who you are.
And I'm gonna just say the magic one right now. All right? You heard the shit at the beginning. All right.
Great outro.
Great outro.
Great outro.
Great outro. We out this motherfucker. Yada that dad in the baseball bat.
Hey.
Great outro.